be.
Nope, let's go.
And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Roll the Rolls yearly Halloween special, I suppose. Yeah, I do one of these. I have it on the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, so we do one of these every single year. I love doing the holiday specials. I do a Christmas one. I do the Halloween one. You know, maybe I'll try to do more of them, but the Halloween one is my favorite because there's a lot of fun. It's a great way for me to try different systems. We did Tales from the Loop last year. We're doing Monster of the Week again this year, just because it's a great system. And I think it fits this really well, because I was like going to do something else. I was going to do Brindlewood Bay, which is a murder mystery slash like Elder God mythos Cthulhu stuff with old women. That would have been a lot of fun, maybe next year. But tonight, we are going to be doing Monster of the Week. And it is going to be a very, I hope it's going to be a dark but fun time. We are diving deep into these characters, the characters that these players have been crafting for some time, talking about nonstop over the weeks, coming up with backstories, coming up with connections. And we're going to dive deep into them. It's going to be all about them, and I think you're really going to enjoy tonight. But before we get really started and get into it, I do want to thank Roll20. They are our sponsors for pretty much everything that we do. They provide all the great content that we use for our normal Pathfinder games, and they even have some really cool Monster of the Week stuff if you want to check that out as well. They got modules and little scenarios and all sorts of little add-ons and all that for your Monster of the Week games. Yeah, definitely go check them out. They didn't provide anything for us tonight because there really is nothing to provide. I've crafted the story myself with these characters. But yeah, you definitely should check them out and what they have to offer for Monster of the Week and all of the other different systems that they have. And we're always going to be playing our tabletop role-playing games online on Roll20, because why, James?
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. That's right. That's how
Wait a
you're.
minute, that was way too perfect.
Yeah, that's
that
how.
was way too perfect.
Well, I mean, that's okay. Keep no, the check's in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The check is in the mail. Don't question it. Don't question it. We never question the Roll20 check. There's no check.
Good to know.
I
Good
pocket
to know.
everything. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The whole concept of this game, I was obsessing over the Infinity Train soundtrack. If you don't know what Infinity Train is, it was originally a Cartoon Network show. It is now on HBO Max. I recommend watching it because it is amazing, and the soundtrack is beyond amazing. And so I was just thinking to myself, what can I do with a train? How can I make a train spooky? Now, Christmas, I did do a train game. I did the Murder on the Polar Express. But we're not having a fun, spooky Christmas time. It's a Halloween time. So I've crafted this story tonight, and I hope everyone enjoys it. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the fun little intro that I have crafted for these players. And then I'll get into the specifics of the start of the story. So why don't we just let's get a little ambiance going. Where we got where is that at? There it is. Perfect. All right. Death is a certainty. We all will die. There is no mystery to be solved, nor any answers to be found. There's only the truth, a deep and inherent truth. With that truth, that inevitable truth, we ask the real questions. Will it hurt? When will I die? Is there heaven? Is there hell? Question after question after question with no definitive answer. So why do we even ask at all? because we need to know. We need to know because not knowing, as the alternative, is terrifying. So we seek answers. We contemplate. We write books. We create TV shows and movies. And we even kill. We study all that we can about dying, about death, about everything we can physically observe while still alive. Yet, we find ourselves no closer to the actual truth of what is after death. Not conclusively. We simply just cannot know until we die. So, where do we go when we die? But more importantly for tonight, how do we get there? And that brings us to the players. All of your characters over the past several nights have all heard train whistles that have woken them up from their sleep night after night after night. Now, in this universe within the Monster of the Week system that we play in, Lake Wonder, there is a specific train legend, a ghost train, if you will. And, you hear people talking, oh, I've heard the train in the night. We keep hearing that train at the old train station. But no one's ever seen it. We've, local ghost hunters. There's even been a famous televised ghost show that went to the Lake Wonder train station. Never anything physically proven of this train. And so you ask yourselves, what if it is real? Why am I hearing these things? Is it connected to this? Am I going crazy? But you all realize that you all have been experiencing this thing at the same time together. So let's meet these characters that have been experiencing this phenomenon, this shared phenomenon. We're going to go ahead to my right. Someone that you see all the time on Roll the Roll. Does Dungenerates on Monday. Is in Agents of Edgewatch on Friday. And on our Strength 1000 game. It's James. James, tell us about your character.
All right. So my character, his name is Bradley Bash. At least that's what he goes by. He's still kind of beating himself up. His brother was killed in front of him by something that he's not sure what he saw. He was frozen and just couldn't act. He's been devastated, has sometimes, more than he should to drink. But his day job is, tending to his family's, farm, and to make sure that, that the family, legacy goes on. It's very difficult for him, though.
Yeah, well, losing anyone is hard, but a sibling is tough. I'm excited to meet more of Bradley and torture him. Another person you've seen on Roll the Roll, just directly below me. He's been in other games. He was in Monster of the Week, all our Lake Wonder stuff. Fishy, hello, welcome again.
Hi.
Tell us about your character.
Alright, I will be playing Alexi Monroe, who is the professional. Alexi's sort of they're non-binary now. They prefer the they/them pronouns. They're roughly 6'3", maybe like 300 pounds, so sort of on the larger side.
Mm-hmm.
Built like a linebacker, pretty much. And they've only come back to Lake Wonder maybe like a month or two ago, and settled into and just opened this nice little occult slash antique shop where they sell weird stuff. But before then, after graduation and the events that killed Bradley's twin, Alexia decided to basically travel the country and rid these rid these other small towns of similar monsters and solve these strange phenomenon.
Hmm.
But now they've come back.
And now Alexi is back, and it, puts in the light that you guys haven't really been together in a long time. Not fully. So, let's talk about the next friend in this bunch. Someone that you also may recognize from the Lake Wonder game, The Watchers. Taima, how you doing?
Hello.
Tell us about
I'm
your
doing-
character.
I am Taima, and I'm going to be playing Sarah Lee Cameron, or the Mundane. During this very traumatic event, my character, well, to be frank, she's not quite sure what happened, and afterwards went more or less directly into a state of denial of what happened. Like, yeah, she lost a friend that night. She knows as much. She got a scar across her face that night. And all of her friends got traumatized. But she cannot remember, aside from what she sees in her nightmares at night.
Mhm.
Given if she remembered those when she wake up. That said, she is a rather stubborn one, and when the group kind of split over the years, going different places, whether staying back in Lake Wonder, going off to become a professional, or going to college and becoming a medic student, like Sarah did herself when going through her whole, transition, really. She kept in touch with others, stubbornly making sure that people were in the group chat, or that, hey, we gotta meet up again there and this and do that, or play the weekly tabletop RPG, because you have no choice. She will make you.
Well,
Someone's gotta.
someone's got to make sure everyone sticks together. I mean, you guys all went through something very traumatic together. Whether you remember it or not, it happened. And you
Pretty
got to
much.
make sure that everyone's okay. And now, to the last player of tonight. You may have seen him once on our Hunting for Bigfoot?
Yeah, it was Bigfoot.
Yeah, it was our Bigfoot Lake Wonder one shot some months ago. Let's say hello to Jared.
Hello. I am playing David Matthew II, or Dave for short, who, much like Sarah, also does not remember the night very well, but for completely different reasons, because he has smoked the memories away, taken solace in the marijuana.
Oh,
He now works in a crystal shop. Just selling to the folks of Lake Wonder who might need a crystal. Oh, I forgot to say, playing a spell slinger tonight.
ooh.
Going a little bit down the trope of like spell slinger who doesn't know that they can cast spells, but it's not really so much that he doesn't know he can cast spells. It's just I don't think he really understands the effect of his magic. So
I
That was
see.
a fun one.
Well, I'll have fun exploring that tonight.
I can't help but feel like, because you work in sort of crystal shop and they probably have these like natural remedies and healing crystals, that we have had a number of funny conversations as my check is a medic student, and
Yeah.
she's like, this is bullshit
Yeah.
and this is why.
All you need are essential oils. It's fine.
crystals and CBD, yo.
That's right. That cures cancer.
No,
yeah.
no, it really does not.
So yeah, though that's all the characters. Amazingly, for one shot, these are very well crafted characters, pretty fleshed out. I'm really excited to see them mentally tortured and having a great time tonight.
Thought you were just gonna say die.
I'm not gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see them.
I don't kill
die.
characters in this game. I've never killed a character on Roll the Roll. That's a lie. I've killed a lot. James's
Yeah.
brother won't even play with me anymore. Not this James, but that other
Right.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't play because I kept
Oh.
killing his character too much. It happens.
So you have that
Dang.
to look forward to.
I do. But again, let me reiterate to you guys: you have all been experiencing just the shrill train whistle of the night every night for the past week, leading up to you guys figuring out together that you all share this experience, which has led you to the moment we find ourselves in now. Heading out to the old Lake Wonder train station, the first train station in Lake Wonder, that was shut down many, many, many years ago. No train stopped there, and it is just outside of town. It's a very spooky, small little building. They, had mail there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty run down, and so that's where we start now. That you guys have made the decision to investigate, because what reason would there be that you all share this moment together?
Imagine it's the nightly Friday TTRPG
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's during it's like the night we teamed up RPG game, and because it's the first time since in a long time that we've all been like together in real life too, it's a bit extra special, I imagine.
Yeah.
And who you think bring up it first? Like, hey, so hasn't the been strange the whole keep hearing this whistle in the middle of the night?
Now, who has the car of the group, right? The group car.
That'd be me.
That would be you. That's
And
right.
It's the same car we drove in high school. Or,
And
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
still fucking
Oh my
kicking.
god. That's awesome. That's wicked.
I took really good care of it.
So, excuse me, I'm dying. You guys all pile into the car. Flooded. I mean, I am talking flooded with deep nostalgia. You can smell the shitty 7-Eleven food you ate. You can hear the jokes. You can just feel as if time reversed, and you're now back when everything was good, when everything was fine,
I got shotguns.
when everyone was still alive. And Alexi, you pull out of whose house would you probably do the gaming at?
Probably my place.
Okay. So you pull out of Sarah Lee's house. It's night. It happens to be Halloween, coincidentally. What better time to investigate a spooky ghost train than All Hallows Eve? The most wicked night of the year. But unfortunately, it hasn't been a great Halloween night. It started raining a few hours ago, and it doesn't seem to be stopping. But you all decided you still wanted to investigate. So you all bundled up for the occasion, umbrellas ready to go, and you set off into the night, down the highway, to get out of town just a bit. And as you're driving down this road, the old highway to the old train station, You, Alexi, what do you, what's it like inside of the car as you're making your way towards this? What's the atmosphere?
I think there's like like the happy, like sort of nostalgic, like going and investigating like we used to. But Alexi's eyes keep like going to like the rearview mirror and that just that ominous empty place in the center back bench seat. That yeah,
Yeah.
'cause it's
Yeah. And at that,
think-
he's of course sitting in the back, and he's, Bradley is, and his brother would normally sit in the middle. For some reason, his brother, even though Sarah would always call shotgun, he would always, yell, "It's like, I got bitch," and I'm like, why would you call for that seat? And he always sat in the back in the middle.
One
You
of
like
those.
to feel surrounded.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it all makes you think. Just that absence, that lack of somebody, is unavoidable. You cannot not think about it. But that's that's just what's gonna happen. This is the first time you've been in this car since God knows how long.
Doesn't help that we are driving by pretty close to the factory where it all happened.
That's right. It is just outside. It's on like the industrial side of town, where you would need to pass through to get out towards this old train station. And Alexi, as you keep checking back the rear view, you just feel the absence. It is a palpable, tangible absence that you feel a weight. So you keep looking back. You're driving. It's raining pretty hard. Your eyes flicker forward again to keep your eyes on the road, and you see something on the road, a figure, a shape. What do you do?
is it in the road?
In the road, in front of you, like it's hard.
Yeah, so like I'm like gonna go from like looking at the rearview mirror, look at the road. There's a figure. Oh shit! And slam on the brakes, which are thankfully pretty good.
Act under pressure,
I
please.
hope.
We're
Oh
all like,
god. Okie dokie. Act under pressure.
That's right. We're having fun tonight.
This is how it all begins.
So it all begins.
Act under pressure for me, is she?
Alright.
Oh, excuse me.
Gotta roll some cool. Gotta show us how cool you are.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna use my move.
Ooh.
Bottle it up. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a +2, just to be
Oh.
safe.
On the first go?
First
Hey,
roll,
I'm
we're
gonna-
moving.
Ooh.
Yep.
You're
let's do
gonna
this
be
shit.
that on late. Oh.
Oh.
How
wow.
did that work? Wait.
Hey, how
I
did you
don't
get?
think. I don't think that works. I think that's a wrong. It's because you
I'll
gave
put the
yourself
plus.
plus.
Yeah,
Oh,
put the
redo
plus
it. Go ahead,
twice.
just redo it. Yeah.
Alright. I always do that.
It is a
How
10.
How dare you?
It is
Try
a
this again.
total.
Was it a 10?
Plus 2,
Okay.
plus 2.
Yeah, it's 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. It's a total of 10.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and
Okay.
roll with that. That's fine. Which is, of course, is
Okay,
a
yeah.
success.
You roll with that roll.
You roll with the roll. Oh, he's
That's
17!
crazy.
So, Alexa, you slam on the brakes. You take impeccable care of your car. The brakes recently redone, actually. New brake pads, great. Stop on a dime, and you stop. There's no other cars. It's Halloween. It's a pitiful night. No one's out. This is an old road anyway. You stop. What's going through your head?
Like, I'm just having. Actually, I think Alexi's like prepared for action. Like, this is the kind of thing that they're kind of used to over the years. Like they've seen weirder shit than just random people in the road.
Mm.
But
Hmm.
so what they're doing is they've got like their right hand on the wheel and their left hand, just in case, is going to that side panel on the driver's door and
Oh.
grabbing their revolver just to be on the safe side.
Oh shit. All right.
Like just sort of just to
Yes.
have it there. Like
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
a little like a comfort
I
blanket.
just sudden,
Yep.
me when it's sudden break, everyone else like, excuse me,
Yeah.
holding.
Um.
Oh, oh yeah, Lex, what was that?
this, you didn't see that?
Did I?
No.
What,
No.
what was it?
There was somebody in the fucking road.
There's nobody there.
I swear there was somebody standing there, and I almost ran over there.
Yeah.
Well,
Ugh.
I kind of like, lean up, so like peek ahead, looking around, and this at this, I assume, empty street by now.
Yeah.
And then I just shrug and sort of slump back in the seat, like, well, nothing there now.
Now, where did this happen? Like, how close are we to the factory?
You're probably about 5 minutes away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for the factory? No,
Could have been a
you're
bad job.
you're about 5 minutes away from the train station.
Okay.
Hmm.
The factory is well behind you.
Okay.
Um,
Good.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
the
Wanted to
train
make
station is
sure.
only about 15 minutes
Yeah.
outside of town.
Yeah.
Bro, you made me drop my jerky.
I will get you some more when we get back to town, okay?
That's fine. I'll just pick this up.
The
I-
liter-
Magic
Okay.
jerky, anyways. I got it from the store.
There's no such thing as magic turkey.
This
Bradley
jerky's
looks
pretty
and is like,
magic.
oh. All
Everybody
right.
want some?
No,
No.
no, I'm good.
No,
I'm
thank
good.
you. I'm
I'll
good.
miss it out. All right.
So yeah, Lexi, you confirm what Sarah Lee told you. There is nobody there.
Okay, that's. I'm gonna. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start back driving, but I'm driving with one hand. My left is gonna stay on that pistol.
Mm.
Oh,
Just in
hands
case.
on the wheel.
Yeah.
Hands on the wheel, maybe.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Bro, it's raining. 10 and 2.
you want-
Fine. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Bradley is like
Are you
intently
okay?
looking around.
Yeah, I think. No, I think I'm okay, but apparently I'm seeing shit, so I don't know. But
I mean,
It's
just let
okay.
me. If you need me to take the if you need to swap places, just let me know.
it's.
If you're seeing
know
shit,
what?
I got something for that.
I don't want to see more shit,
No,
but
you...
Sarah, I think I am gonna take you up on that.
okay.
And-
Well, you should pull over then.
I'm gonna pull over to swap, and I'm taking my gun with me when we swap seats,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I can have that.
I do a little half run around because it's raining.
I'm
Dave
just
goes,
like strolling. I'm
shotgun.
not even hurrying.
Shotgun, you're clanking up in the front seat.
He just climbs up into the front seat while Alexi's running
I
around.
imagine like I walked around, then I have to go back around to the other side. Like, mother.
He's like,
Uh,
damn it.
God damn it. Yeah. So yeah, you guys know you're pretty close by to the train
Yeah.
station.
I started out pretty used to it. I mean, it's not quite like my own car because, funny enough, I do have one. But I mean,
You guys
This
wanted
is-
to feel.
we wanted
is the car,
exactly.
like-
This is
Yeah.
the car. It feels more special. Mine is like I used a regular little. Also, I have a feeling mine is much small. We probably don't fit all in it.
Yeah. You can imagine this is a big boat car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, well, I go over towards the train
And
station, and I mutter a little bit under my breath, like about how I wonder if this is really a good idea, and should we not? Because we could have been home now, not out in the rain, and be playing a fantastic game. Just saying, but.
Yes, well, as it
Yeah,
so
we're gonna be
happens.
playing a fantastic game and also making it a drinking game.
Ooh.
Pulls out the
Drinking
flask
game?
and takes a sip.
Well, one of us has to be driving.
I mean, I do have a cooler in the back, but
Mm.
you know.
I mean, I don't
just
have to
for-
drink.
Oh.
And that is
Oh,
why you're not
in
driving.
not in the car. Come on.
Oh, you're right. I don't even have a license, so.
um.
You have a license to chill.
Literally, like not in the car.
Who rolls down the window forgetting that it's raining?
Yeah, it instantly like like it's pretty windy too, so you just get battered in the face by rain,
Just like out immediately.
and you're like, oh.
No, I just got the smell out from 15 years ago,
It's bad.
and yeah,
And now you guys are all getting out of the car because you've already arrived. You're out of the car. It's raining,
And grab an umbrella.
but it's weird because it feels like you guys were just driving a moment ago.
Yeah.
But you're there. You're out. You're out of your car.
Wait, we didn't get out of the car. We're just out of the car.
You're out of the car.
Aw.
Is it still
Bradley
raining?
looks down at his flask, pours a little bit out. Well, that's. And it's like it's real, so I don't understand what just happened.
Bro,
There-
that's
this is-
hard.
Wait, what? I kind of look around and then I gave like Dave just a suspicious look, like him and his wee. Like I'm wondering if he puts if there is something going.
But yeah, you guys are now at the train station. It's a small building, wooden, pretty run down. The track still runs by it. Trains still come by here all the time. I mean, well, no. This part of the track is discontinued. They rerouted it to closer to actual Lake Wonder. So no trains really come this way ever. This is a disused path. So it's overgrown. Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, you assume it was took a little bit of a effort to get the car in here, but you made it. You here? The headlight of the car is the only thing like lighting you. There are no lights here. There hasn't been for many years. Yeah, you see the rain just kind of pouring through the shining headlight of the car, illuminate onto the overgrown track. What do you do?
First thing first, I'm gonna pick up one of a torchlight because we have been on enough of these little ghost hunts to know that you either need to have like so many backup batteries, or in this case, the little.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say
one.
that.
Oh yeah.
Just in
So-
case.
So I'm just standing there with my with it like, oh, is it on? And like, oh, I thought you weaved it up already. And I'm like, because I have to do it again.
Nice.
okay. Before we go
Okay.
in, Bradley, help me out with something right quick.
Sure.
Gonna go back to the car and like I've got my revolver. Gonna crawl in the back seat, lift up the bench seat, and pull out my shotgun. And then, hey Bradley, open the back hatch. You know where we used to sleep as kids and whatnot. Open up that place where the spare tire is supposed to be. Grab that box.
All right.
We're not making
Grabs
this
it.
mistake again. Yeah. It's a pretty hefty box, and yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, I think we're ready.
Okay. Well, ready for what exactly? What are you doing?
I have no idea. I
Or-
kind of give the huge gun that you come back with a bit of a look, but I don't question it because I know there's no point in doing so. And then I just kind of, huh? And then I just kind of turn and look. So you said that we are by the building, yeah?
Yeah, you're by the old building with the train track that is no longer in use, running through it, overgrown.
Mm. Well, I look over towards the terrain tracker first, and then I just sort of head up to the building itself. Does it have windows?
It does. Smashed, but it does.
I'm gonna light in through the broken, smashed up windows and check on the inside a little bit.
Sure. You shine your light in there. It's just detritus and just shit strewn everywhere. You can make out the benches that used to be in there that people would be able to sit at, wait for the train. You see like the counter that the the station agent would sit behind to give people their mail, their train tickets. But yeah, I mean, it's just cobwebs and signs of animals that have been in and out, insects. It's yeah, there's
Teen,
oh yes, there
teen graffiti.
yeah, oh yes,
Written in the roof. Drake was here.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
There was
old
definitely
bottles.
a Drake for here. Drake was here.
Yeah, definitely you see all of the Hallmark stuff. You don't. I mean, but you don't feel anything. You don't see anything. It just looks like an old abandoned train station.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. So since I don't see anything inside as I shine around, I am gonna start moving around the building, and I'm gonna use my one of my moves. Oops.
Oh, you've moved.
Nice.
I just use that. I love it. I stunted the keeper.
Oh, that's okay. Is your move being a pain?
No, it's sent to the shop.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. I literally thought there was something wrong.
No,
important,
that's
useful.
what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. I'm so
called.
sorry. Although,
That's a long
okay, so yeah, you. I'll tell you what you find.
Okay.
You find. You find footprints.
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 What kind of footprints?
Footprints in the mud that look fresh.
I shine like in the direction they are walking, and frown a little bit because I wonder what on earth someone is doing out here in the rain. And then I realized that we are, and it's Halloween, so I guess it kind of makes sense. So she kind of immediately just wave it off by instinct. Then she's gonna like wave back to the others like, "Boy, someone's been. Seem like we're not the only one taking a trip to the spooky train place."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they look really recent. And that you can see that they kind of make, someone was walking along the train tracks.
This is interesting.
And in that moment, the headlights of Alexi's car were shining like out and onto the train tracks and onto the building. They flicker. They start flickering, which is weird.
Or you got your headlights checked. That's a fuse. Heard that before.
And yeah. So Alexi, your headlights are flickering.
It's always something.
And then they cut out completely. Now, did you leave your car on, or did you just keep the lights on?
I just kept the lights on, I think. Yeah.
And so, yeah, the lights completely cut out. And then that's when everything starts to happen all at once. A sudden and shrill whistle pierces the stillness of the night, causing each of you to turn towards the sound. You can hear it so fresh, just so close to you. And the first thing that you notice as you turn towards the sound is an intense, bright light that is speeding down the tracks towards your location, followed by the unmistakable chug of a steam locomotive. As it comes down the track, an even more piercing, high-pitched squeal cuts through the night as the train suddenly begins to brake. And you feel the train kind of speed past you all. Like the wind rustling your hair and your clothes as it's still going fast, but it's unmistakable sound of it braking. It slows more and more, giving you a better glimpse of the cars being pulled behind it. You notice that they all appear to be passenger cars. You can't quite make out the look of them, but they seem to be painted some dark color, whether dark brown, whether black. You can't quite tell, but there is the bottom half is dark, but the top half is like a lighter off-white color of some sort. And then finally, after what feels like forever, the train inches to a stop. After countless passenger cars to have gone by you. And there are passenger cars ahead of you. There are passenger cars behind the train. It stops almost perfectly to where there is the little stairs that lead up into the train with the railing so you can pull yourself up. But you don't see anyone waiting for you, no train attendant or anything like that. It's just polished wooden steps with brass handrails that wait for you. What do you do?
How far ahead of the others am I when this happens? If they were checking the car and I walked around.
It's a small little area. They're not that far from you.
Okay. I definitely freeze up because what the fuck, first of all, and then I kind of look over my shoulder and mime those exact words in their direction, like. And I kind of do a little half jog up ahead to see if I can catch a peek through the window, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like I probably jump up on those. You said it was like sort of by it so, or something
Yeah.
like the platform.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
the word I was looking for.
yeah, a little platform.
Yeah, so I kind of jump up the platform and try to shine through.
And yeah, so you look into the train. So the first thing you notice, it is the train car. All the train cars ahead of you, and all the train cars behind the train are all dark. You can't see anything, but yours is brightly lit, and you see inside that there is beautiful crimson carpeting in there. It looks like a beautiful luxury passenger car, from what you can tell. Like, immaculate.
So
Bradley's gonna walk up to one of the other ones while you're doing that.
So as I pass them, what I can see is that all of them are dark, but one that is just this lovely crimson interest.
Yeah,
Are
so
you guys seeing this?
Yeah, but I thought it might have been something else that wasn't really there.
Well, I'm seeing this one, so
Well, if
Avis,
it's a
like-
hallucination, we all are. So,
I mean we did have that once, remember? I think it was maybe the second little adventure we were by out in the the farmland place. I don't know. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I
think
Let's
so.
go on.
yeah.
It's like, well, it's real, and he's tapping one of the cars.
yeah,
Now,
I mean,
the car that he's looking through, is that one still dark?
dark. Yeah,
It's just, yeah.
I mean, you feel almost repulsed by the car that you're near. You do not want to go in. By that car, that passenger car that you're in front of, that is dark. You do not want to go in there, Bradley.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
But Sarah Lee, you do feel an overwhelming urge to go on the train.
And those
I-
steps are like pristine. Everything else is like
They're
falling
like
apart.
polished
That's
wood, like a mahogany.
mahogany.
Oh yeah, and there's like beautiful brass handrails. It's a gorgeous train.
And the doors, have they already opened?
The ones
do
that
they
are
open?
dark are not, but the ones that in front of you is. Excuse me.
Okay, so I am standing probably right by the door, kinda waiting a bit for the others to catch up, and also looking, but also like leaning in a little bit, just to the, just like looking around to see if there's any conductor, like
Yeah.
personnel, and like, hello, someone in there?
I mean, if you want to do roll, what do you want to do?
I guess I am investigating a mystery.
Certainly sounds. I hope you're sharp
Oh.
enough.
Oh
Mm.
shit. I am trying. Let's see what happens. Because I have had some bad luck with my rolls lately. Oh,
5. Well, that looks like you get to mark experience.
that's lovely, Celeste.
Oh,
Yeah.
just as a thing, you all get 2 points of luck for this game. Just 2.
Okay.
Oh, just two.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
give you.
that makes that makes sense. I'm just gonna check in so that I only have 2, just so I remember.
Okay.
It's a one shot, so.
Yeah, it is, but you never know. You might see these characters again someday. That's right.
Yeah, on a gravestone.
That's fun. I like it. But yeah, you failed. But I mean, you see nothing. You hear nothing.
I think that since I fail and I don't see anything, I probably just kinda like, and step inside.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you like grab the
Well,
handrail and you
impulsively.
step up. You pull yourself up. And like, as you cross the threshold into the train, you're immediately, you feel comfortable, warm. You find that your clothes or anything aren't wet at all.
I don't trust that.
And the train, you're in like there's like you see that this is like a nice passenger car with you're in a little hallway, and along the hallway there are several rooms that you can go into, like you would go into and sit on the train while you're waiting to get your destination. The rooms are very lovely, comfortable, like suede, like a real rich brown with like a gold trimming, just very, very tasteful.
Oh boy.
What about the rest of you? What?
Well, noticed that she got on, so I'm like getting ready to yell. I was like, "Wait, hold on!" And she gets on, so Bradley's gonna turn. It's like, "Hey, Sarah's on the train, so
I'm
we
gonna,
just-
I'm gonna take off and follow Sarah onto the train.
I'm just like in there looking around, like hands on my hips, like and turning to you as you get up, and I'm like, oh, this place feels way too comfortable. I do not trust this.
Why did you?
I pause a little bit when you ask that, and I look a little bit confused for a moment. I'm not sure, actually.
I think importantly, we need to stay together.
Yeah. Should we get off? Like,
I don't know.
by this time Bradley would have got on the train. as well.
What about you, David?
Well, speaking of stay together, I think
Take your place together. David, like standing
Wait.
outside with his cloak.
no, when he heard the train whistle like the first time, just instinctively he ran back to like his door and tried to get in the car.
Yeah, the car's locked.
He spent like literally this entire time just like trying to like open the door, wiggle it in a different way. You know how these old cars are.
Yeah, it
He's
won't.
just like
it-
trying to get in the car.
just
So
frantic.
It's like, Dave,
It's a bad trip, man.
Bad trip.
So yeah, but you see that they're all that you see the last person, Alexi, to jump into the train car. So what are you doing there, David?
So when he looks up at the train, like he sees everybody go in, hears them call out for him. When he sees the car, like, does he feel anything?
You do feel an
still afraid?
overwhelming sensation to join your friends. Like you feel like that's where you need to be.
Okay.
All
think
of you
he's gonna-
feel that.
I think he's gonna take off running. Like he trusts his gut every time, and his gut always tells him to run away. And this is where he feels he needs to run to now. So he's just booking it, trying to get on the train as fast as possible.
And you just hop up in it.
Yeah, hops up in it, pulls out another smoke, and then just tries to light it.
I
And
like
yeah,
like,
to imagine. Sorry, I like to imagine that we are just about talking about, hey, maybe it would be a good idea to get off this train. It is kind of weird that we want to be on the train so bad that you just hopped in there like, whoo, I'm here now.
yeah.
yep.
Good God.
Yeah, he comes in there, just immediately lights up. And again, like Sarah Lee, you're dry, you're comfortable, you're warm. The temperature is perfect. And as soon as you get on the train, David, the train starts moving.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you got, and you feel a lurch, and then the chug, and then the whistle, and then the train is going. And You no longer hear the rain.
Do I want to get off the train?
No, David, you do not want to get off this train.
You think we're gonna get in trouble for not having tickets?
Thank God we
Wait,
got
wait,
away from that car. Some
my-
shit was happening, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What was happening to my car?
Bro, the headlights and everything, something was going
I
down.
know the headlights went off, but
Yeah.
did anything
no,
else happen
this
to
is,
the?
This is where we need to be. Well, it was locked, but
Yeah, I
Wait,
think the
I
car is
never
fine. It's
locked-
just
No, I never
Didn't?
locked my car.
Why
I've
would you not
never
lock
even
your
gotten
car?
bro, that car
the
was
locks
locked.
are broken, and I never
Oh.
fixed them.
I
And yet-
tried to get in that car and I could not get in that car. It was so locked, and I was like, that train is where I need to be.
Okay, that'd be.
To be fair, you
something
are
to-
very high right now.
No more high than usual.
He's got
Oh,
a
I
point.
mean.
well, that shit's fucked. And he just takes another drink.
Yeah. And as
Can we maybe try to stay somewhat sober, somewhat not? I mean, you're always high, so I guess it won't make too much of a difference. But Bradley, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, have some cleansing crystals if
see.
we need to like get sober again. So
That's not how it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's.
just try
Okay.
it.
Okay, as long as two
Here
of
is
us
some water.
are sober. Okay, as long as two of us are sober, we'll be at 50% capacity. That should be good enough, right?
I am just like shoving water bottles at the Bradley at this point.
And sober, I could kick almost anything's ass. I think so. We should be fine, right?
yeah, should be
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Should be fine.
Bro,
Oh,
the
yeah,
fight on
speaking
the
of-
train, the cars was fucked, bro.
Well, we are not.
I'll just have to sink more money into it. It's not like I haven't done that already to keep it running.
I would like to look out the windows.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you look out the window. There are small little windows you can see. It's really dark outside, so it's hard to see. There is like rain hitting against the window, so it's really hard to see if you wanna. But like you know you're heading like away from town.
Does the train tracks at all connect to like, because I know that this is the abandoned train station, and we have like the actual in-use train station. Like, does the track at all connect to that, or is it like
There's a
something
point that it does connect, yeah, but
Do we pass that point by the looks of it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it diverted. It was in town where it connects. I mean, they don't connect out this far. And as you guys are like looking out the window, wondering what the heck is going on, you hear a door open down the hallway in front of you. It just slides open, and you see a man. He like slides the door open, steps in. He is dressed in a like a dark like navy blue, very perfectly pressed outfit with like little brass buttons. He looks like a pretty typical train attendant or a train engineer even. He closes the door behind him, and then he like turns around and he looks at you guys, and he's like, oh hello, what, you're all here, wonderful.
Wait, what
So-
do you mean?
What do you mean? You were expecting us?
I looked down at his shoes to see if they matched the footprints that Sarah pointed out before.
It's hard to
The
tell.
same style.
If you can try to investigate a mystery if you want.
I will try.
Yeah, check out this boy. I'll tell you right now, they are beautiful. Look like Italian leather.
It doesn't look very muddy, I imagine.
Yeah.
And it's sharp.
Sharp.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. No, you're. Yeah.
Experience.
You don't know. You're like you don't know. You think that it could be. Yeah, but definitely mark an experience.
Dave's like, "Oh fuck, I don't have a ticket." And, like gets up to jump off the train.
Oh, he's like, oh. He's
I
like,
grabbed
he's
you
yeah.
by
You
a ponytail.
By his
It's okay.
ponytail.
It's okay.
Like, no.
He looks at you. He's like, well, of course I was expecting you. What do you mean? I mean, you're exactly where you need to be, on the way to exactly where you need to be going.
That is true. I felt that.
Well, where exactly is that actually? I would quite like to know.
He looks like he has like a clipboard, and he like looks, and he's like, well, to your final destination, of course, the afterlife.
Wait a minute.
Afterlife.
Yes, you're dead.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure we're not.
Yeah.
Round trip tickets, right?
No,
I mean,
David.
I mean,
These are not round trip tickets. I'm so sorry, but this is one-way ticket to. Well, they never tell me where you're actually going. What? I mean, they never do.
Hold on.
Wait a
When
minute.
did we die? We literally took the car here.
Yeah, you did take the car here, didn't you? He
Yes.
looks at his notes. Yes, car crash, fatal, all of you dead.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
It is it's weird. It is.
No, that's not right. I still had 10 months left. That's not.
10 months?
He looks. He looks. Oh, Alexi. Yo, I know where you're going. Yeah. No.
Oi,
Yeah.
well, what does
It's
that
a
mean?
bad trip, y'all.
Yeah. No. I mean, well, for him, it probably will be. Yes. Well, actually, no. Okay. Let me just introduce myself. The name is Finn. I am your. Well, you can call me an engineer. I drive the train. I kind of control the train. I created the train. The train is mine. It is my. Think of it as the boat that you would cross on the river Styx on. I'm the ferryman, if you will.
Well, this is a beautiful train, but you're full of shit.
I forgot my 2 coins, dude. I gotta go back.
Yeah. I mean, by all means, try to leave.
I try it.
Yeah. What do you do?
I go for the door.
You go for the door, and it opens, and you're howling winds, whipping rain.
I
Wait.
try to take a leap out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No. Let him.
No. I would very much like to try to stop him because that's terrifying.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. I want both of you to roll act under pressure rolls.
Okay.
The higher one wins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're
Fun.
having fun tonight, baby.
I guess this is the game of life.
Mixed success. Okay, what doesn't really matter in this situation. We're doing things a little bit different with these rolls. It's fine.
Which one is it?
Plus cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
I see that and panic like no.
Okay. Yeah, you see that, Sarah. So, David, he opens the door, and then he goes to jump, but you grab him by his ponytail in the very, you see that he's almost out. You grab him by the ponytail, and
That's just gonna be the theme of today, huh?
yeah, and you just drag him in, just the split second.
Like, you almost gave me a heart attack.
God, I've got a poncho you can grab next time, okay?
Sorry, I panicked.
Hmm.
The police don't jump out of a rushing train.
Oh, he would have been fine.
Don't want to die.
How would that have been fine?
Well, you
If
can't.
you
I mean,
jump out
that
of a
would
moving
definitely
train,
kill you.
that's death.
No, what?
Potentially.
No, Bradley. What's death is dying in a car crash, probably about a half an hour ago.
But we
That's-
stopped.
But we stopped.
You know what? Yeah.
Did you?
Yes, we all
Yeah.
saw it.
I
I mean,
mean,
get a clue.
now look,
I
I
dropped my jerky.
Exactly.
You look, okay, look. I will say that your arrival here was a bit of a last minute thing. It was I mean, your souls were given to me pretty.
What do you mean given to you?
Have you not
Yeah.
figured it out?
So you're telling me that spell I did that trapped my soul in the crystal back at my house didn't work?
No, no. All of the things you believe in are really dumb.
Wow.
Yeah. No, you know. Hey,
Yeah, you're
I
pretty rude.
look. You guys come on my train. I give you look. Do you see how beautiful that was real mahogany on the steps, real mahogany. Okay.
I literally don't care about what is not mahogany. Can you please explain?
Okay.
From the
Okay.
beginning
Start
to
from the
what's
beginning.
going on?
You're dead. We've established that as fact. 100% you're dead. I am what you could probably call as a Grim Reaper of sorts. I take your souls from your bodies and then give them to wherever you go, wherever that is. Heaven, hell, limbo, purgatory, somewhere
Candyland.
else. Disneyland?
No, Candyland.
Candyland?
And what about the
That's
whole
actually a
10
level of hell. You don't want to go there.
And what was the thing with the 10 months? What was that all about, Alexi?
That's it. That's up.
Can we not?
I mean, you guys are going to be... Listen, you'll be here on this train for a good while. It takes a good while to get to where you're going because this train is all about reflecting and kind of looking back on things. Because now that you're dead, that's what you get to do. And then when you get to where you need to go and you either go to hell or heaven or wherever you go. Look, I'm just doing a job here. So whether Alexi wants to tell you about his little spooky secret is up to him. But for now, my name is Finn. I am everything on this train, and you see that he's all of a sudden behind you, Sarah Lee. I am everywhere. I am literally nowhere that you can't go. Right? I'm all places at all times. I am everything on this train. I am your god of. Actually, no, I'm not.
Okay,
We can't
but
say
if
that.
you show up behind my back like that again, next time you know I'm going to punch you.
Don't punch me. Look,
Then please don't
Well,
do
then
that
don't
again.
do that. Yeah.
look. I just want to look. I go through this every single time a new soul or soul steps on my train. Since you all died together, you get your own little fucking car. Your own.
Cody,
Yeah.
when he says died that time, if you'll allow me, I think Dave's just gonna be like, "I'm not dead," and like when he screams, I would like to cast a spell,
Lovely.
Ooh,
That's
Okay.
badass.
and it's
Yes.
just kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
like this, almost like this like sound force just like echoes out from his mouth, just like towards the conductor guy.
Sure. Use magic, buddies. That's what we're
That's
doing.
cool as hell. Roll.
Plus weird. Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
So you do. It works, and you get to choose an effect.
Hell yeah.
So the effects are that it can inflict harm, right? You enchant a weapon. I mean, obviously, you do something that's beyond human limitation. You can trap a specific person, minion, or monster. You can try to banish him. So if you want, well, what are you trying to do here? Just trying to like. What do you think would be the result?
I don't know. Make him go away.
Oh
I
yes,
guess.
yeah. I can imagine banishing.
You're gonna banish him?
From the soundtrack.
Yeah.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
So
Accident.
yeah. Tell me what this looks like.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's just kind of like he kind of got off to the side a little bit and was just standing very quiet while everybody was talking about death and dying and died and dead. And like that last time, he just like cracks and like just screams, "I'm not dead!" And like as it does that, it just you almost see those like ripples You know, like if you're at a bonfire.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
Above the fire, you can see like the waves.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like that, but just like out from him, and,
And
it just like goes towards this conductor and almost like waves through him. And as it waves, the conductor just starts to like wave and then disappears like
Yeah.
off with the waves.
And yeah, you see him like look at you as you yell, and he like his face just like, huh? And he's just gone as that like energy envelops him, and he's just gone.
There has to be a way to stop this train.
And then he's back.
Mother-
He's like, did you just try to banish me on my own train?
I think
let me
another
off,
drink
man.
and Yahtzee.
Listen, he and you see like as he like steps forward, his like demeanor and his appearance like wavers a little bit, like something is like some sort of facade is like being lifted off of him, and you see something you can't quite put your place. He looks taller. He looks just more menacing and skeletal, and he's stepping forward, and he's like, let me tell you something, all of you, okay? There is nothing you can do. You are dead. I'm so sorry you died. I have died. I was once human. I get it. You're dead. So you have to spend whatever time is allotted for you to reflect on this train to come to terms with that. Okay? Because there are so many countless souls on this train right now going through the same thing that you are. And if you think that you can do some sort of magic trick and you see him like waver a little bit, and he's just like, and the fact that it even happened, he's like, it's just like, listen, like I said, it was weird. You were handed to me last minute. I don't know why, but I don't. These aren't questions I get to ask. I don't look up to the powers beyond me. I'm like, oh, these guys weren't supposed to be dead for 50 years.
Well, if there's
Somebody somewhere fucked up because this wasn't part of the deal.
Fuck ups do not happen this high up.
Then what the
The
fuck am I
deal?
doing here 10 months early? Tell me that.
Well, it seems like
Fixing what?
you listen, what you did and what you signed, what contract you have is beyond you. You understand? Beyond me. Okay, I see people like you come here with these and with these deals.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to talk to your supervisor.
Oh,
Yeah. Supervisor.
don't worry, you'll get to
Get in
see
here.
them soon enough. Well, maybe not soon enough. I don't know. I never know. Time doesn't really have a meaning on the train.
Since you're being clearly very unhelpful right now, and
Yeah.
it seemed like something
Very.
is obvious, something is very wrong. Since you don't even know how we ended up here so suddenly, when we weren't probably supposed to, you surely won't mind us taking a look around.
You can't leave this
Yeah?
cart. This car, you can't leave it.
What if we give it a try?
Yeah. Let's do it. You lead the way. Yeah.
You see that
Dude.
he immediately grabs David by the back of his, by his ponytail, and he lifts him up off the ground,
Oi!
and then he just throws David out of the train car.
Whoa!
And then David
out?
just throws him. It's like, watch. And then David,
Scream.
you feel yourself getting thrown out. And then all of a sudden, you're back on the train.
Fuck, dude.
That was a cool trick.
Yeah, he can't leave. You can't leave. Unless I say you can.
Well, then just say we
You-
can.
No. That's not how this works, okay? Like,
It sounds like
I
it
got
is.
I got so much stuff to do, okay?
So
I-
go
Then
do
let
that
us
and leave
off
us
and go
alone,
do
okay?
it.
Just-
I don't
Dude,
You guys are
this
some of the most-
operation Dude, this operation is a barrel of monkeys. This is garbage.
It's not garbage. It's how it works, okay? Look, we get assigned a specific amount of souls to ferry to wherever you need to go, right? I make sure that you're comfortable, that you get an experience, that you get to reflect. Whether you end up somewhere bad or somewhere good or somewhere in between is not up to me. It's not my job to ensure that you atone for your sins or whatever the hell you want to think that you're doing or whatever you need to do, right? My job, my job is to make sure you get there. And that
Need a certain
What?
amount of souls. Just let us off. I'll go get you another soul, man.
Wait.
Just let me off.
you're going to murder somebody?
I don't
Thank
care.
you.
I don't want to die.
Well, it's too late. Death doesn't care about your wants and your needs, your desires, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. You die when you die. It happens.
Bro,
One
try this
question.
jerky real quick.
What was that?
All right. Just try this jerky. You'll change your mind. No problem.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't want your.
Magic jerky, dude. Just try
Yeah, I
it.
know it's
Hey,
in there.
Okay, you said that the circumstances around what happened around or appearance was strange. Can you at least tell me what was so strange about it?
Look, I
Has that happened before?
it's not necessarily unheard of.
But?
The wheels of time that are constantly spinning, churning, and keeping everything moving sometimes change. I don't know why. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you who. I can't tell you what. All I know is that there have been occasions, very rarely, that plans change. People die later or sooner than they're expected to, or they should have died. Things happen. I don't know the specifics. I just know that all of you were supposed to die much later in the future, except for him. He points at Alexi. Well, I mean, him later, but not that much later. And, you know, your souls would come to me at the allotted time, blah-de-blah-de-blah. None of you were supposed to die together. But then I got your case file, essentially, I guess is the best way I can put it. And you were set to die tonight.
And where's those case files?
It's not a physical thing. It's a
So you're saying that the four of us are connected somehow when we were supposed to die separately.
yes.
So a connect four, if you will.
Yes, I can't. I mean, yeah. I guess. I mean, I never liked Connect Four. I always lost.
That's
Listen, okay.
very-
Look, I sympathize with you because you probably should have had more time. It sucks. People die young all the time. Unfortunately, I see so many. You think you're the first people to come in here not wanting to die, wanting to live your lives and grow up and do all the things you wanted to do? You're not. You're not special.
You're talking way too much, and I sit down, and I sort of sink down in one of the many chairs.
I actually walk up to the conductor and say, kind of whisper to him, it's like, did you see my brother, Milton?
He kind of stops. That is not things I can talk to you about. It's weird. It's not weird. Milton died, in a terrible, terrible way, and he ascended the mortal plane. And that is all I can tell you.
So what you're saying is it sounds like he's in a good place.
What happened to Milton is what happened to Milton. I can only concern myself with you and you guys, right? And everyone, I mean, obviously I'm simultaneously doing this with every single person on this train, because I have that kind of power. It's really cool, actually.
Well, I'm not impressed. I just wanted an answer. So
Milton
but
is where he should be. I can tell you that. He's exactly where he should be.
well, it better be where I'm expecting it to be.
Well, I hope that you find what you're looking for. I truly do hope everyone finds what they're looking for in the afterlife. But for now, I have other stuff to do. Okay, you have anything you need is here. Okay, but remember, you're dead, and that's not going to change. And I'm so sorry for that. I truly am.
Well, if that's the case, I'll take a bottle of your best bourbon.
The bar is down the hall. And as you walk towards the bar, the train just suddenly shudders and lurches forward violently. And all of you, let's get some.
Oh boy.
I want all of you.
Are you gonna act under pressure?
Yeah, that's right. A little act under pressure. Let's see how cool you are.
Oh
Under pressure.
no.
Not very.
Are we cool today? Let's see. I am very cool today.
Yay!
Ooh.
Okay, so David is the only one who didn't succeed. Mixed success. Oh, except Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley, you fly forward and you just smash your head into the wall. You're gonna take one harm.
Oh, don't tell me my jerky spills again.
Yeah, you.
Well, he's gonna be sad because his bourbon that he just got spilled.
No.
Yeah, you just got this bourbon. It's a beautiful bourbon, the best bourbon you've ever had, and it just not only does what in your hand, but the bottle smashes. You fall.
Conductor, what gives?
Yeah, you see that he just also goes flying, and he just like smashes into the wall. And he.
The conductor does?
He's like, I'm an engineer. Engineers drive the train, you son of a bitch.
What?
Calm down, conductor.
Sorry. No! He just throws himself off the train. And now you get Tom Hanks from the Polar Express. Hot chocolate.
Anyway, back to this train.
Yeah. So you see him just he's disoriented. You see that his illusion is flashing back and forth from the man to whatever else he is. And you see that he's just like grabbing his head. He's like, he looks around and he's like, you see he's just the train, like he's like, the train is stopped. The train shouldn't stop. I control the train. I can't drive the train.
Well, clearly something is wrong. It's almost like we're not supposed to be here or something.
He's like, no.
Can we talk to your supervisor now?
There is no.
Somebody fucked up again.
Guys, now's our chance. Let's run.
And he like gets himself up and he like looks out a window. He's like, oh no.
What?
Oh no, what?
I would like to assess the situation. I'm gonna look out to see what is saying.
Read a bad situation. Okay, sure.
Oh boy.
Sure.
I'm gonna try.
Let's see that. Sharp roll.
That's a mixed
Mixed success. Okay. Well, you get one question.
Yes, I'm gonna just see what the questions are.
Do you have the sheet? What's my?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Okay. Are there any dangers you haven't noticed?
Ooh, great question. You see that he looks at you, also looking out the window, and what you see is simultaneously something that makes you feel so small and so frightened at once. You see an impossible void and there's like swirling wisps in the void. You're staring at a darkness so deep that you have to look away from it. And you see that Finn, the train engineer, he's looking out. He's like, this can't happen. This does not happen. This has never happened. We cannot be stopped here.
Where
Yeah.
is here?
This is nowhere. This is in between everything. This is you ever look under your bed and you
Yes.
think you see something in the recesses far in the back, and you swear you see something, and you're like and then you're like, wait, that's just under my bed. There's nothing there. Well, imagine if they're under your bed, there was something there, but that something was timeless. Like hunger, basically. What if we don't get this train going? Not only will we, you see his just expression is just wild. He's like, not only will we, I guess, die, but we will be nothing. We will be consumed by an insatiable hunger that destroys everything. You will not go to heaven. You will not go to hell. You will not go to limbo, purgatory, or anywhere else. You'll be nothing. You will cease to exist, and everything about you will have never existed in the first place.
So what you're saying is that, you know, we will not collect $200 and we will
You
not
will
pass
not
go.
pass go. Oh God, I just got it.
You guys
Oh,
have
he's like,
work to do.
Milton, your parents really named you that?
Yeah.
What'd they name your dog?
Actually, we didn't have a dog, but I do now. He's called Twister.
Oh.
Anyway,
Well, I know where you're going, buddy.
okay, listen. So, Monster Under the Bed, wasn't that what that Lucy kid we helped when we were like 14? That doesn't matter. Listen, Finn, was it?
Yes, Finn.
We are pretty good at this whole mystery thing. We kind of did whole thing for several years until,
I
Well,
continue doing it.
well, most of us
Yeah,
didn't.
I kind
I
of
know.
shied away.
I
But
kind of noticed. But point is, maybe we can investigate this if you'd let us.
That's the thing. I can't do any. Like you see him. He's like freaking. He's like, I can't do anything. I have zero control over this.
Well, can you not even let us into the other wagon so we can look around?
He walks up to the cat, like the door that would lead and take another car, and he like opens it, and he's like, well, I think you can go forward, but listen to me. I don't know what's happening. What do you think you're gonna do?
I don't know yet.
I don't know, but I've got nothing to lose anyway.
Kinda. If we are dead anyway, might as well do something. Or you got, or
anyways,
do
what does
you?
it even matter? I'll have to help this conductor.
yeah, this seems like a setup.
Set up by who?
I mean,
Who?
come
You,
on.
conductor.
It's
By
it's
me.
been. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit strange? It's exactly on the dot 15 years since that whole thing happened. 10 years before. I don't know what your
Do we have to keep
strange
bringing
deal
it
is.
up?
And that. It's. I'm sorry. It's just. I'm stressed out. I'm freaking out here.
Do you think
It's a
this
lot.
is in connection to the death of his brother?
I don't know. I'm just saying that it's weird that that happened, and then the moment we get together in the same room again, this happens, and you don't even know why we are already here.
Bullshit.
Well, he like slumps down against the
Coincidence
wall.
and funny. I don't know.
Look, I have been doing this a long time. I mean, time doesn't really have meaning. I don't know how long or what even quantifies as time here, but this is impossible. I have
Oh, it already happened.
Dave doesn't
Apparently,
smoke.
it's not impossible.
who could be doing it?
Sorry, what did you say, Jared?
I said Dave doesn't smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I get, yeah, I mean, shit, at this point, smoke them if you got them.
Yeah.
None for you though.
I don't want it.
Didn't even want my jerky.
eat-
Anybody want some jerky?
No,
You know
thank
what?
you.
Yeah, give me some. Feel like
Alright.
I need it.
Alexi and Dave.
I'm
partake in
gonna-
jerky.
I'm actually gonna move over to James and check on that wound of him, and I'm gonna sort of be. When I'm saying James, sorry, it's because because you have James written in the little thing instead
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
character name.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I walk over to Bradley, and I'm gonna sort of wave to Alexi like, can you help me out here? And I'm gonna pull off my bag that I always have with me with my little first aid kit and everything.
Yeah, that was a weird stop, especially
was.
since Finn is really confused. That doesn't make me feel happy.
I
Uh-huh.
like okay, all right, fine. You want to help? Fine. He stands.
Hey.
He stands up. Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
nice.
Ooh.
You healed, by the way.
It's like-
On a 10 plus is the patient is stabilized and healed of 2 harm.
nice.
I'm a nurse.
And I am pretty much perfect.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He, Finn looks at you guys like, listen, I guess you can help, but I don't know what we're gonna do. But I suppose it will. You
Do
see
you
that
have anything to lose?
besides my existence? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Like I like what I do. Okay. I was
well,
nothing
that's-
before this.
Still nothing.
I don't think anyone is nothing.
Well, if we don't figure this out, we will literally be nothing. And you see that he, like, completely drops this, like, illusion that he has of, like, this man. A very, in the way he looks a little bit like Elijah Wood. Like a smaller, very ageless looking fella. He's got a little bit long, like, brown hair and stuff. But yeah, he almost shrugs off this illusion, and you see this, like, robed figure, not like a traditional looking Grim Reaper, but he looks more skeletal. He still looks similar to, like, himself, but he looks taller, and has an imposing aura about him, and you see that he has this like a scythe on like a
Nice.
like on a chain.
Bradley looks up at him and is like, "Wow, you have some really good bone structure."
Thank you. I'm Norwegian. I guess that's what my mom said. I don't know. I really don't know if this would. This is just what we turn into, I suppose. Similar.
We're all Elijah Woods.
Do I look like? Do I really look like Elijah Wood?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's worse things. There are worse things. They could look like Hitler or something.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
that would be bad.
Yeah.
I think you won out on the. That doesn't matter. What I was saying is that it sounds like we have pretty much the same thing to lose on this as you, with the whole being nothing and everything. So
That's-
I'm not going to be able to just sit here.
No, nor should you.
Yeah, that's-
I can only
Right.
imagine what the other souls are thinking because I'm not there to guide them. I can't help. I'm stuck with you. I can't be everywhere.
Why are you saying we have to drag you around everywhere too?
I thought you said that you were everywhere
Well, now I
because
can't
the
be.
trains. Oh,
It's not mine anymore. You don't understand. Somebody else has taken control.
Somebody else.
Alright,
Somebody
so
oh
else.
shit.
Find out who, kick their ass, and give you your spot back, right?
I plan to.
Okay,
I-
so yeah, let's do this shit.
And as you guys are like, get hyped to go do this stuff, you hear a scream.
Dave is particularly unhyped.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanna
David
throw
is.
that in there. he
Very
will go
unhyped.
along because he does not want to be alone. He is not
Yeah.
hyped.
Yeah, you guys hear a scream, and you hear like drifting through the door that Finn opened.
What was that?
Oh.
Someone hurt?
Oh, and he just starts running.
Hey, I
Oh,
gonna
follow.
run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run, and there's a
Don't
fun
split
thing.
the party.
I'm gonna chase after.
I have a move for that.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
What could go wrong? Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, hold 2. There isn't even a roll for that.
oh, you just so you I can.
So I currently have 2.
So you have 2 of
Until
those.
later.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Mundanes are fun.
By
Okay.
the way, I did use a move
Yeah.
power snack before when we ate turkey, so I have a +1 forward.
Oh, nice,
hell yeah.
nice. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm jogging after because someone
I
is
am-
hurt.
I am
It
hot
sounds
on her
like-
trail because you don't split the party.
okay.
Exactly. Yeah, we're all following.
All right, so
Yeah.
you all follow into what you assume to be another car, and you see that this car is lit up a bit, but it's darker.
Mm-hmm.
And there is, it's very similar to the car that you were just in. And as you like get into this car, you see that Finn has stopped and he's just staring ahead. And ahead of you, you see a, I guess, creature or something of like infinite darkness, like wrapping its arms around another person, you assuming someone else who has died.
Oh,
You see that it has just like smashed through the window of this train, and you see that its jaws have unhinged, like it's a vaguely humanoid shape, but it's like eyes are piercing gold, and it has just like unhinged its jaws, and it is just just shoving this screaming person into its mouth.
Oh boy.
Dave takes off the other direction.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I kind of stop and then I then I panic and then I'm gonna use one of my holds and they just sort of stumbling, getting up my small little handgun like
Oh, okay. So you pull out your gun,
yeah.
and you want to kick some ass?
Mom,
Kick some
it's
ass.
it's
Oh,
mostly
no, you-
flavor.
Oh, I see. So you get to inflict like one harm or something?
Yeah, I get to inflict one harm because I get to use one of my holds to do that when I rush into immediate danger without hedging my bets, which I did now.
Okay.
boy.
Yeah, so I will...
I would love to still roll to see if I can inflict more harm.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Kick some ass. Yeah, then you shoot and you see that your first shot like catches this creature, and then it turns to look at you. This man still hanging and screaming out of its mouth. He hasn't. It's like halfway in this creature's mouth.
Damn.
Ooh, this is fun.
Arthur, you still got that box I gave you?
I do.
Yeah, so let's resolve this real quick.
Okay.
You see this creature just it gets hit by Sarah Lee's shot. It just without a sound, without breaking straw, like anything, it turns to look directly at you, and you feel terrified by the gaze of this thing. And it just clamps its jaws down. You see the jaws just like slam like a guillotine or like a bear trap, and it just cuts this person in half. And you hear the drop of their like lower body hit the floor, and in impossible speed, it lunges at you, Sarah
boy.
Lee, and you get off a second shot just as it's coming, and you like catch it face first.
Yeah.
And how much harm did your gun do? 2 harm? 2. I see you wrote it there.
So it's a total of 3 harm since I
Yeah,
inflicted 1 with
yeah.
my move.
Yeah, and you
You
catch this thing, and it's like arms extend to and like long just fucked up looking claws, and it just slashes down your your chest.
Oof.
And you feel a burn, like a deep, like dry ice burn, and you're gonna take 3 harm from that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dang.
Okay.
That ain't cool.
No.
And you see that Finn is like, look, he's acting now. He's like, you all need to leave now.
Yeah,
Take her and go back to your car.
Let's go. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like put an arm around Sarah as I run back.
Yeah,
Right.
Sarah
I'm
is
gonna-
not fighting that, but she's probably a bit frozen, so it might have
Yeah,
to drag her.
Yeah, you see that
Yeah.
this creature is like
I have to
trying
also
to get
go
at her,
with it.
but like Finn like whips his like chain scythe at it, and the creature screams when it gets hit, and you guys just usher her out.
Yeah, I'm just
standing
Yeah.
there ready to close the door.
I have to.
She's
I'll
already
scoop her
gone.
up and we'll. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Who's taking charge?
Well, Dave already ran some time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's
Yeah.
Dave's out there just.
Well, otherwise
Right.
it would be me with the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, at the
The
box.
box.
All right, you gotta act under pressure here.
All right.
There's a lot happening,
Let's see what the hell happens.
Yeah.
By the way, the song that I have playing was what I originally was going to do with this. It's called a song called Soul Eater.
Wow.
Nice.
Ooh, I love it.
All right. So Under Pressure is cool.
Yes.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
Ah.
Damn.
Oh no.
Well.
Good lord.
Well.
Son of
Well, this is really, you get to mark experience, of course.
a.
Which is a lot of fun. That's how you level up in this game. But
Yeah.
so Alexi, tell me about this box.
Okay, so it's kind of a bulky, heavy box, and inside the box was a grenade launcher
Oh
they had for monster things.
Okay. So here's what happens.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Here's what
Well, it
happens.
would have been.
This creature sees you guys running, and it throws Finn aside, and you see Finn get just like thrown into the wall, and like the wall of the train dents. As he just impacts it, and you see he's like struggling to get up off of the side of the wall. And you see this thing looks at Sarah with like a primal hunger. It starts smiling, and it's like the sides of the mouth split, and inside you see like you almost feel like you see faces. And it comes running, like it just comes like racing for you. It's like form is it doesn't have legs, but it just like almost stretches with the darkness towards you.
Okay.
And it you see, and of course Bradley he's fumbling with this box. He pulls out this like grenade launcher. But the creature gets to you guys before he's able to like really do something. And what happens is like
Nice.
you guys are all like rushing out. Alexi has Sarah. David is gone well before all this. And you misfire this grenade as this creature like swipes at you. It barely touches you, but you feel like as it touches you, Bradley, you feel cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel for the first time this entire time that you are dead. And as you like
Oh, yikes.
misfire this grenade, you like fire it just ahead, and it explodes, and you get launched back, and you are gonna take some harm from this. You're gonna take 2 harm. Just 2. It wasn't too crazy. Most of the harm comes from you hitting.
It wasn't too crazy.
Yeah. Most of the harm comes from you just the impact of you hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys hear this explosion.
That is not how you rocket jump.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't say.
So if I'm like standing there, like next to the door, ready to close it when they come through,
Uh-huh.
when he gets launched, does he get launched back to me?
Yeah, oh
Is
yeah.
the wall like
Oh,
next
yeah.
to me?
Oh yeah. Like just gets launched straight back into the room. Into the car, your guys' car.
Oh,
I guess I'll
boy.
go in
Yeah.
and
I
grab
probably
him,
would
like-
pass some of you. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That is
assuming
really
he like
funny.
hit the wall, fell down, and I'm gonna go in and like help him out of the car.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
so
like, oh fuck! And like we gotta get out of there.
No, just like
And
hanging.
then just like
the...
grab him and pull. Like you're running with
Oh
me.
my God.
okay. Yeah, I mean this creature seems to be distracted again by Finn now. You can see him up ahead, and are you trying to close the door, David?
Yeah, once everybody's through,
Okay.
So we
slamming that
are-
shit shut.
So we, or rather Alexi is running because I'm probably just hanging there.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm probably cradling Sarah at this point, like
Yeah. And
holding
Like,
for dear life
Alexi and I are
and
pretty
running.
big. so-
yeah. And
Yeah.
strangely enough, she is bleeding.
Yeah, I was sort of touchy like that blood and looking at it in one of those, you know, the kind of calm you have when you're in shock. Yeah, it's like, huh, very similar to the look I had on my face some time ago.
Yeah, and funnily enough,
So many years ago.
Sarah, as you're like laying there, as you're bleeding, you look at your hand and it's like covered in blood. Your chest has
Yeah.
these deep scratches on them. You start to remember. You start to like almost as if a wall in your brain has just been demolished. You start to remember. Now, here's the big question: what does she remember?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, if you go, so here I have what I think happened. If you guys want
Go
that,
I would love for it since
That or I
kept
will
it
let-
vague. I kept it vague on purpose.
so what? Who would you say? Like what? 10, like 10,
It's
12,
15 years.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
15 years ago, you guys were exploring some abandoned factories.
Mhm.
Looking for chasing ghosts, chasing like some scary shit at night. I mean, you were young, is what you guys did. Bradley and Milton and Alexi and David, they were all there. You were there. You were all friends. But that night, not all of you would leave that building. Because in that factory, what you didn't know was that there was somebody else also there who was also looking for something. You guys split up, just to kind of check out different spots. Milton and Bradley, they took Park Place. They went off by themselves. And then the three of you, Alexi, David, and Sarah, went off by yourselves. And this factory that used to be an old factory that produced canned goods back in long like in the 60s. It had shut down due to a horrific death. A couple of people lost their lives due to faulty equipment. Factory, the owners never recovered. They shut the place down, and this place has always been said to be haunted ever since. But you don't find ghosts. You find a person. Specifically, Milton and Bradley. They find this person who was waiting for them. This man, this strange looking man, just real, you could tell he's like wearing ratty clothes, Looks like he hasn't washed in weeks, months. But he's there, and he steps out in front of you, Milton, and I mean you, Bradley, and Milton is there, and he's like just standing there in front of you guys. And obviously, Bradley would be. What would Bradley do?
Bradley was, he would actually, kind of ask, who was he and what was he doing here?
He is silent for a moment, and he kind of has his head down. His like long hair is like hanging in front of his face, and he looks up, and he looks between the two of you, and his eyes settle on Bradley, and he takes a moment. I'm sorry. I just got hungry. And then he launches himself at Bradley. What would you? I mean, I Milton. I'm so sorry. I mixed them up. They're twins.
Yeah.
What would Bradley do? Because Milton is like yelling, and you all hear it.
Bradley literally just freezes because he noticed the eyes and he's just in shock.
Yeah, this man's eyes were like foggy, but at the same time they were captivating to you. And he launched himself at
Milton.
Milton, and he just immediately reaches onto his neck and just starts like squeezing. And as soon as it happened, Milton like screamed out. You all heard it. What would the rest of you be doing?
Running back, screaming for him, if you had a chance to. But I think that maybe something else happened, that we got separated.
I feel like maybe that's when Alexei, like, trying to rush back to the scene, maybe he fell into like a piece of machinery or something, like, like a hook or whatever, and that's what hooked
The
her back
scar
up.
came from.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there was just a piece of machinery that's just been laying just dormant for years, and you slipped. I mean, there's a lot of debris and stuff everywhere, and you felt it like just dig into your back.
Yeah, Dave took off running and was like, I gotta get out of here. I've got a football scholarship to worry about. I can't be like messing around and getting in trouble here. He just like took off, like trying to find the exit, but through some maybe bad direction taking, ended up just in the same room, just like, and there's Bradley just like standing there, and then there's Milton.
Frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, running in the.
And like that's where Dave just like freezes as well, like no idea what to do.
And
Oh no! I just know that at some point I got knocked out.
and Sarah, you are you gonna try to help Milton?
Definitely, I think probably in a similar sense as I did right now. I probably am not really thinking.
Yeah, so you did something super similar. You just, without thinking, you're like, my friend is in trouble. No one else is doing anything. And you rush at this man who just has one hand on Bradley and just nonchalantly, almost like squeezing him. And he looks up, and he looks at you, and then he just like grabs you with his other hand as you like reach him, and then he just throws you, and your face hits something, and you're out, and you find out when you wake up that you're bleeding.
Yeah, I just have the scar across and I don't remember shit, if anything.
And the next thing that happens, the rest of you will never forget. Maybe except David, who found it so traumatic that he escaped in just his lifestyle.
So much for the scholarship.
And Bradley
Like, gave up on football, everything, just withdrew completely.
and then Bradley, who
Literally just kind of blocked it.
is watching your brother die, which caused you to drink. And the next thing you see is this man, like, rip open your brother's chest cavity and rip out his heart and just start eating it. And then he leaves Milton on the ground and just walks away. And then we come back to the scene now. Sarah, you now know that you had just started waking up when this part happened, and you remember it. You remember seeing it. You were still so foggy, but now you remember the horrific scene.
I remember seeing that scene, and I remember seeing probably Alexei trying to move to do something. I can't help but imagine, but we would have been so far. Your back would have been hurting so much from that accident. And this entire scene she just blanked. It was gone. Well, until now. Everything went wrong. And that's probably what she says out loud while being carried off. She just mutters out like everything went wrong.
Yeah, that's how that goes, Sarah. Are you okay?
I don't know everything. I just
feel
remember.
like-
I remember something. Oh my head. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
And you.
Are everyone safe?
Yeah, I think, yeah, we're good.
And Bradley's like brushing the crap off of him that he like bounced off the walls.
Yeah.
Bro, that looked like it hurt. It was kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a little bit of his like face is like singed, like his eyebrows are a little bit singed.
Yeah. Oh, that would be hilarious. Like one eyebrow's gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
In the middle of all of this.
Yeah, part of
Yeah.
you thinks like that's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
The other part's going, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
oh,
sick, but what
hold
the
on, my
fuck?
headphones unplugged.
Oh, what? Why did you have whatever? Did you have a bomb in the car all this time?
It was I got a grenade launcher a while back.
That's kind
Never
of
got to
worse.
use it, but well, I thought I might need it, but
You do see how that's worse, right?
I do now, yeah. But this
Again.
isn't the first fucked up thing I've done today.
Cool.
Well, hey,
What
I'm
the
sorry
fuck?
about that. I panicked.
It's fine.
Hmm.
There is a lot of blood here.
Yeah, you're okay, right? Everybody fine?
Crystal's
Right.
not gonna heal that, man. She needs a bandage.
Yeah.
I
He's like hysterically laughing in that sense. Hysteric shock.
I mean, yeah, you're in shock and you just remembered one of the most horrific things you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're on a train and you're dead and all sorts of weird shit's going. Some guy just got eaten by the darkness.
On the bright side, then I can one of the holds can be used to reduce someone's harm suffered by one. So I can take one less harm than I did.
Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You perk up a tiny bit.
Somehow.
How does Finn look?
Yeah,
Is he-
Finn isn't in there. You, around this time, you start wondering what the hell is Finn. You just see him just come flying through the door. It just like bursts open. He just comes flying through and like landing in front of you guys. He's like, oh,
Like he was thrown?
yeah,
Or
like he was just
like-
thrown. And he's like, and he's just like, he's just like out of it a bit, and you see, stepping out of like the darkened like hole of the doorway to the next car. You see a figure emerge, who's similarly robed like Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a long curved sword that is like
Like a scimitar or something?
yeah, like a little bit longer than and thinner than a scimitar, but similar. But yeah, and it looks like it's just you can feel like energy coming off of it. And this figure looks a little bit like Finn, a little bit skeletal, tall, and it has like just completely black eyes. And he like it looks to you and looks down at Finn. Pathetic. So pathetic. All of you. And he like points his sword to Sarah Lee. You're all pathetic. Each and every one of you. It's not even been a challenge. Hasn't even been interesting.
Well, if this is how I go out, I'm gonna go out correct. Your mom's pathetic.
And you see he smiles at this, and now that you're looking at him, it's like I said, he looks similar to Finn, but he starts changing, and then he like warps into a man, like Finn can do.
Oh boy.
And then he looks to you, Bradley. He's like, "We have the same mother."
So he looks like Milton.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, bitch.
yeah,
of a bitch.
and in front of you is Milton. You know, do you have any idea the trouble that I went through to make sure you all died today? I mean, do you have any idea how hard subterfuges in the afterlife to twist fate and make sure that you all died tonight? That you were here. Because my window of opportunity was so short. Very small. And now you're here. And Bradley, don't look at me like that. Haven't you missed me?
Yeah. And I need to. What can I do to see if this is truly him,
Read
or
a-
if this is just
Read a bad situation.
Situation is probably
was
what I would
thinking
think,
of it
yeah.
too.
Read it.
Yeah.
which is probably one of my crappy ones.
Well, that or investigate a mystery. I'll take either one of those because
Yeah, so that is, I think those are sharp.
Yeah, both
regardless.
sharp.
Yeah, both are sharp.
Okay.
I'll let you roll it and
Yeah.
tell me whether you want to investigate a mystery or read a bad situation. Because I think investigate a mystery might be better for this.
Yeah, I'll,
Hey,
I'll do.
can I help out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and help. I'll let you help out.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, you better. I mean, if you don't get a 12 plus, it's not going to make a difference. But
Can always try.
yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well,
No.
That's a 7 on the helping.
but yeah, you try to like help out. Tell me what this looks like. How are you helping, Bradley?
Okay, like I think at first like I just see him like or Alexi just looking and just scrutinizing like, is this really Milton?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like,
And just yeah.
would you like step forward or something, try to look at him?
Oh yeah, he's definitely Alexi's definitely gonna put himself between, like sort of put himself at the forefront of this while
Yeah.
he's doing it.
Okay, perfect.
Because
Uh,
it's just the kind of person Alexi is.
So,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you kind of like put yourself in between Bradley and Milton. And then Milton immediately looks to you and like puts the sword that he has up to your throat. And then like you can feel the blade pressing into your neck.
Mhm.
Bradley, investigate a mystery. You can get some questions. You can get a single question on this. You can ask what happened here. What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
I would say probably what's being concealed here, because I'm trying to figure out if it's truly my brother or if it's something else.
Okay. Yeah. So Milton has his sword up against Alexi's
Alexi.
throat, and he just like laughs. He's like, I look at you, Bradley, and I see you just trying to look at my face and see if I'm really your actual brother. The same brother that you watched die horrifically while you stood there and did nothing. The only one of you that really did anything is Sarah Lee, and she was so pathetic. She couldn't do anything, and me, your brother died in agony. Do you know what it's like to have your heart ripped from your body while you're still alive?
Actually,
No.
I do. I've already died twice. If you're gonna, what's the third time?
Oh, yes, I know all about you. I know all about that, Alexi.
Bradley looks at Dave and is like,
Have you not told them?
The fuck?
No, I haven't.
Well, I mean, you may as well now, because you're never going to get the chance again. Because I don't know if you just witnessed that creature before. Oh, those creatures. They're so wonderful, aren't they?
Dave is gonna be like, enough of this guy, and he's gonna try and put up a wall of wind between them.
Oh, I see.
Keep them away
Okay.
from us.
Oh, you're
Like, in
going to...
between
Okay.
him and Alexi.
Just watching this from over here, like.
Like, I'm confused.
So what is
I
this?
don't
Use
like
magic then?
this. This guy
Yeah.
is bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him do that.
Okay.
So did you figure out what if that was actually your brother? Because
I don't
got
know.
a bit because the answer was very vague.
yeah,
Pretty certain.
Yes, pretty damn certain that it is.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
In that case, Milton, what the fuck?
I'm
You're
going
definitely going to see some tears from Bradley, because Yeah, he failed him.
Yes. Go ahead and use. Oh fuck. Okay. Wait.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Oh
Oh.
fuck. Now you guys are advanced level, correct?
Are we?
Didn't I let you guys get a little advanced? Or I
You
can't...
you
gotta
allow
do
but you have to level up 5 times.
Oh
before
yeah,
it
5
all
times
counts
for
as,
advanced. Yeah.
Or you have to choose advanced because you can choose certain moves as advanced as
Yeah.
well.
But this is basically just like a big wall of wind. And it's got 2 armor.
Yeah, 2
Mm.
armor.
Nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Look,
Okay.
while we've got time, I do owe you guys an explanation.
Yeah. You see,
It
yeah.
was
Real quick there, Fisher. You like the sword like gets blown off of your neck, and he just like gets pushed back a bit, and he like tries to get forward, and he just looks, and he's just like, he kind of like smiles. He's like, okay. He just like steps back and crosses his arms and watches.
okay. It was about 2 months ago now. I was in Louisiana with my partner at the time, Mordecai. We were investigating some werecrocs causing trouble, and Mordecai essentially, well, literally stabbed me in the back and threw me to the wolves. And then, as I'm lying there, dying, I find out the hard way that Mordecai was a powerful demon. I traded my soul for 1 more year of life so I could come back home and
Your
just
soul?
spend my last year with you guys. And now I feel like that was taken away from me.
1 down, 1 to go.
Well, I guess you can't really get your soul if you didn't keep up the deal.
I don't know, but
I
at this
Bradley looks at
point-
Finn.
that doesn't.
at
Is
this
it possible
point,
for him to get his soul back?
At this point, you see like Finn is like coming to a bit. He's like, oh my god. He like looks up at Milton, and he's like, at this point, I don't know, Bradley. I don't know anything anymore.
Look, at this point, I'm more worried about you all getting out safe. If I have to go toe to toe with him to make sure you're out, and I sort of hold up my
Listen, we are
shotgun,
not we are not doing that again.
look, I'm doomed either way you cut it. But if you all have a chance,
That doesn't.
I'll take that.
But why the fuck is Milton attacking us?
That's what I want to know too. By
He's
the way,
pissed.
He,
we were children. What?
Conductor, this doesn't look legal. Like, what?
Yeah,
What's
well,
happening?
again, I'm an engineer, David. Please have some respect.
Yes, Mr. Engineer. So, Finn,
Yes.
you told me that my brother was where he was supposed to be.
Yes, you're.
This seems like a pretty cruel joke.
Look, it's not my place to say these things. I can't just tell you these things. If you were to
Can't
go
just
to.
Oh, he's coming to attack you.
No, listen. How you see that Milton is just like standing. He's not trying anything yet. He like Finn just looks. Look, Milton. Sometimes, when a soul leaves a body, especially souls that have died traumatically and horrifically, sometimes they get fractured. In that case, there are 2 possible outcomes. The most likely is that they get sent here to nowhere, to where they.
That's not.
That's
Well, that's depressing.
That's
So you're saying that you get you got your experience was too traumatic. Guess we're just gonna
No,
dump it off in nowhere.
it's not. It doesn't make sense. It is just the way things happen. It's not every traumatic death. It's just sometimes. And I don't know why. They don't tell me anything. They don't tell any of us anything. We don't know anything. We are given a choice sometimes. Every
Well-
now and then, some of us get a choice. Either serve death or become nothing. And so we serve death. And that's what happened to me, to any other Reaper, to Milton. He was given a choice: serve death or become nothing. And
That's
Well, how is nothing so powerful?
we didn't become nothing. You're serving death.
he serves death. He shouldn't be able to do this. I don't know why he's able to do this. He's Reaper. I mean, Reapers can go, I guess, rogue. It's happened. I've heard. I've never seen it. This is, and you're right, David. This is illegal on a very, very, just on every plane of existence and morality and ethical questions, and everything about this is wrong.
Yeah, so just call your boss, get him down here, and let's get this sorted out.
Can we just I looking to this person who as a question actually, has Milton aged at all, or does Milton look like this 15-year-old boy that we knew?
Oh, that's creepy.
He does look pretty timeless. He looks like Finn looks. You can't quite place Finn's age, and you can't quite place Milton's age, but he still looks like Milton. But he looks
Like,
ambiguous.
Milton, what is all of this about? Do you realize that none of us wanted that to happen to you, right?
You guys look up to see him, and he's not there. And he's behind you, like sitting on the ground next to you, Sarah.
Yeah.
He looks to you and he's like, well, of course you didn't. Nobody wants anyone to die like that. But I was broken, you see. As we all of us, like me, Finn, like he said, we're all broken. And sometimes some of us are, I suppose,
Then
too
can we-
far gone.
I don't believe that. Then maybe we can help you.
He smiles and he's like, there's no helping me.
No, there has to be though.
And he like
I mean, you don't have anything to lose, do you?
puts his hand on your cheek. He's like, there's no helping me. I've committed terrible crime. And you say, get your boss, Finn. Get your boss. Get him. Well, he's going to come for me. He's going to come for Finn. He's going to come for you. For all of us. And, well, I don't want to exist. You don't understand. I do not want to exist, period. And so, I want to take all of you with me. Doesn't that sound great? One last big adventure?
It actually really
Why?
doesn't, brother.
I
There
thought
was nothing I could do,
nothing.
and you know this.
Could have tried.
We were kids, Milton.
Yes. You were kids.
I have a hole in my back from where I tried to come for you, and don't. If I could do it again, I would. This is not the way to do anything.
I mean, if you could point out who did this, we could actually avenge you. I've taken lots of years to come to terms of what my failures.
No.
I never learned what it did to me. There are many things that exist that are, what can I say, mysterious, that are evil, just pure evil. And what that thing was doing in that specific spot that night, well, he like laughs. He's it imparted a piece of itself with me that attached itself to me that night. And
Um,
oh,
but maybe we can get rid of that. Maybe we.
we will get rid of it. I promise. He stands up. He looks to Bradley. You know, I know we were brothers once, but I'm not your brother anymore, Bradley.
That is apparent.
Yes. Well, this has been great. This is a lovely reunion. I'm so excited that we got to do this again. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I've tried to figure out how to do this sooner, but I could never quite do it. But then, you see, when Alexei made his deal, with his stupid fucking deal, you stupid bastard. I'm doing you. This is a mercy what I'm doing for you. You understand that? This is a mercy. You were.
No.
You know what? I don't care. I did it for them. I'd have done the same had you still been in the picture.
No.
Everything I have done, I do for my friends. And to me, that's worth it.
I want you to. I think. What do we got here? I think that you are gonna try to. I don't know. You're trying to manipulate someone almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all been trying.
Yeah, I want all
Right,
of you to
yeah.
help out before he rolls.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna need all
What do
the
you
help I
need
can
us to do?
get.
Just plus school.
I don't think Dave is helping out.
No?
I think Dave has started to hear, especially Alexei and Sarah, talk about
Oh.
all the things they did trying to help. And he kind of breaks down again and just kind of like sits down, lights up another cigarette. And like while all this is happening, he's just like, you just hear him softly crying, like in the seat. Just like it's just bringing back everything that he didn't do when he had the chance.
Shame.
Okay, so you get a +1 from me with,
Yeah,
but I exposed myself to danger.
Yeah. So okay. Go ahead and make that roll.
Alright.
Should have had me do the charm rolls.
Yeah.
No.
Motherfucker. Wait. Oh, wait. We have 2. Look, I'm using 1.
Okay. You're using one, so that brings it up to a 12.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep, let's do this.
You see, like all of you, except for Dave, have been explaining to Milton that he was loved, that they didn't want him to die, like you were children, that you were that you were there for him, and you would continue to be there for him. And you see that he looks to you guys. He looks to Bradley. He softens a little bit. He just starts thinking. And then he looks to David. And then back to you guys. Well, maybe you have a point. It's so difficult to be so sure of what I'm doing, what I think is right, what I know I should be doing, to taking you with me into nothing, into this nowhere, so we could all just stop ever existing. 'Cause my being is torment at all times because of what happened, because of whatever this evil did to me. But I've brought you and countless other souls to be devoured and to become nothing. But he walks to you, Bradley. You see his sword is hanging limply at his side. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
You don't have to do this. Not at all.
Kind of feels almost too late, though.
Well, it's never too late.
Maybe it's not. No.
No, it's.
Let's just say that, I've thought of, this day of actually seeing you again. And I'm sorry that you're this hurt. How about we make a deal?
He looks to you and he nods. He smiles. I know. I understand. I know what you want from me, Bradley. And I think we can do it.
What are you?
But it's not gonna be you. He shoves you aside, and he turns around, and he looks to David, who's in the corner. What? So David is what, crying?
Yeah.
He looks
I
to
think
you.
once he hears it's not going to be you, he kind of looks up to meet his eyes, Milton.
Yeah. You
And
see.
he looks at him. He goes, just do it.
Well,
Just leave them alone.
hey, but wait.
No, you tried to help. All I did was stand there. Just do it. Just take me.
It doesn't have to. It shouldn't be like this.
I don't think we have a choice.
There has to be. There's always a choice. And Milton, what's so great about nothing without... You have to remember the good things too, right? All of the things we did. With nothing, we don't even have that left.
It's hard to remember that, Sarah. It's hard to remember a lot.
Then listen, let us help you remember. There is more to existing than there's pain. There is so much meaning. You meant so much to all of us.
And you meant so much to me. So much. All of you. Yeah. But
Why this?
because it's too late, I have already broken sacred laws that I cannot take back.
No, you can't, but there is always making it better. Just because we can't change what happened doesn't mean we can't change what is to happen next.
But that's the thing. These are laws that you have no control over, that I have no control.
Oh, I don't care about those their stupid laws.
Well, you have some control. You're able to stop the train.
Yes, that was... And you see Finn, like, perk up and like, yes, you were. How? Well, you're just not very good at your job, Finn. It was actually kind of easy.
Bradley looks over at everyone. It's like, called it.
Yeah, he's real shit, actually. But listen. I will spare you guys. You're right. You don't deserve this. And I think, Bradley, you're right. It doesn't have to be this way. Not for all of you. And he turns back to David. But for you, you are everything that I have loathed about all of them. You are all of that into one sad man.
Right.
You did nothing, and you continue to do nothing. So, David, why don't we step off together?
Fine. 'Cause you know what? Just like you, I don't want to exist anymore either. After everything I haven't done and everything I continue not to do, there's no reason for me to be here anymore. And if this can save my friends, this one final act, let's do it.
Okay. You see that Milton grabs Dave, and he walks to the door of the train, and as he does so, the train it starts going again. You feel the lurch of the train as it starts moving, and he looks to you guys, and this is good. This is right. This is the way it should be. I shouldn't exist. And then he turns to you, Bradley. He's like, I do love you, brother, but why don't you spend your afterlife enjoying it? Don't think about me.
That's an impossible task.
Well, that's, I suppose, something you're gonna have to, well, not live with, but exist with. And then he grabs David, and then he's like, well, it's time to go, bud.
Wait.
And he just ignores you. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Never again.
Oh.
So
eh,
Bradley runs up to Milton, kind of yanks Dave back, looks at his brother and says, "All right, it's adventure time."
Oh.
oh no.
Oh no.
And at this moment, like Dave gets like shoved aside, and as he was like gonna get thrusted out of this car, Bradley steps forward, and you see Bradley and Milton lock eyes and Milton's face twisted into like confusion and hurt and like guilt. And then as soon as Bradley like steps in front of this like open door of the train car, one of those creatures grabs him,
Ah.
and he gets just yanked from the car. And what is everyone doing?
Is there anything we can do there? Because you said because you described him already getting yanked.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Question.
yeah, go ahead.
So I've never played a spell slinger before. And as far as things beyond like human control or whatever it says,
Yeah.
can I stop time?
Oh,
Use magic.
Yeah, that's- it sounds like
Wha-
big magic.
There is a couple of things you can do in because if you click effects magic, it has this list of a bunch of things.
Yeah, you can do
including
enchant a weapon, do one thing that is beyond human limitation, and more like human.
Observe another. You could technically place a portal to a specific person or type of creature. Does kinda poof him back in here.
Yeah, I think you can't stop time.
Okay.
That would require something. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. All right. You can stop time, but it's going to cost you, because this is big magic. Now, big magic is stronger, more powerful, much more fickle magic. You
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah, so basically it requires something more, whether that's you spend a lot of time researching this spell, or you need to have special ingredients. What you need to
Do some weed magic.
is
magic.
that you know, you have a deep knowing that to do what you're trying to do, you must offer something. You must offer a piece of yourself, as if you're giving up part of your life essence to do this, to save
here's what I
Bradley.
was thinking. Basically, what he would do is like closes his eyes and it's like picturing everything around him, and basically the way he stops time is that he uses like a piece of his astral self to
Ooh.
reach out and literally hold in place all the things he doesn't want, or that he wants stopped. So like he could
Oh,
he
that's
could
badass.
skip
That's-
over
That's very cool.
Sarah
This is
and
really
Alexei,
cool.
but when he reaches that astral self out like that, it doesn't always come back in.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
That's fair.
this is a sacrifice. You understand this. Like in this moment, you know the sacrifice here. Now, not saying this is your, and you know this is not guaranteed. Oh, well, actually, no. It is with big magic. It is. You have to meet the requirement. It's not a roll. You know, in this moment, as your astral self, your spiritual self, even though you're dead. This is some weird metaphysical shit that we're dealing with right now. Okay,
This is what allows me to use magic.
your soul, like your actual soul, reaches out and stops time. And as you do so, you feel a piece of it rip away. Like just not even pain, but instant, unfathomable loss and coldness. You just immediately. But you stop time. And you see as Bradley's getting yanked from this train, you see that this look on his face as in like it what would Bradley's look be, James?
Well, that he's joining his brother that he's missed forever and a day.
And this was not a hard choice for him, was it?
No, it wasn't.
This was this is what James wanted to do. This is what Bradley would do. And he looks probably content with this decision.
Yep.
And so time stops. All of you stop. And this creature has like a hold around Bradley. And you're able to stop time and move Bradley away. And as you do so, all of you are immediately unfrozen, but time is still stopped.
Okay.
And you feel
Dave's just like sitting in the middle of the floor, like eyes closed, arms out, and just almost frozen himself.
David is almost catatonic. You all feel a weight on you. All of you at once just feel this weight as standing in the train. Finn and Milton are both there. They're aware. They're not frozen either. But this figure stands there. They loom in the darkness, and they look down to you, all of you, and they shake their head. Oh, Milton. Finn. I can't. Oh, so disappointing. The figure turns to you. It's robed in black. Its face is imperceptible. It's hidden deep within the void of its hood. Like a skeletal hand wraps around just a sight. This looks like the personification of death that you would all think death would be.
Could I read
Supervisor.
about situation in this?
Yeah, sure.
Boss finally showed up.
Thank you.
Yeah, mixed success. Remember, you all do have 2 luck.
Yeah, I know. Thinking. On a 10, hold. You know what? I'm gonna use 1 luck so that I get 3 questions. Because instead of 1. And my first question is what's most vulnerable to me?
Let's see here. What's nearest to you? I mean, all of your friends. It's a very small area, so everything's near to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like anything, like what exactly are you looking for?
Well, that's I don't think I don't quite know. It's more a case of maybe I'll get back to that one and ask in that case what's the best way to protect the victims.
So that's a tough one. Real quick, I'm so sorry. I just saw. Like, do you guys need to take a little quick break or anything? I know Jared stepped aside. We can take a quick little break. We're almost finished here. I just wanted to.
Oh, we can just keep rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could take a 5 at
Okay.
least.
Yeah, we can take a
Yeah.
5 minute. Yeah, we'll take
Okay.
we'll take a 5 minute and then we'll
Yeah.
get back onto this.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody. So yeah, just bear with us. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sorry, we just had to take a quick little break. But yeah, we're back. We're here. We're gonna wrap this up for the night soon, and we're gonna see what lies ahead. But we got some business to take care of. I believe Sarah Lee was seen best way to protect her
The victims.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, victims indeed.
Do you mind that while it might seem ironic considering the crazy situation, that Sarah actually considers how to protect Milton as well in all of this?
Oh, okay.
Still.
Um,
Just so you know.
hey, that's totally. I love it.
Makes sense.
I'm here for it.
He's still one of us.
Yeah, he's still part of the group.
That's right.
Yes, we'll have to take over this train so or something, you know.
Oh,
We hijack it. We're the new death group
Hey.
now.
Oh my
Um,
god, that would.
well,
Anyway.
so, you're looking at actual death, the
Yeah.
literal, physical representation of death. I will tell you that you know there's literally nothing that you could do against this. As you can certainly try. I think if anything, the best thing that you could do is run.
Well, the CEO of Deathco.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I gotta pay attention to my shareholders, you know, and he's wearing a business suit. He's Jeff
Wow.
Bezos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's Death Bezos.
Yeah, he's like, I got a new barbecue sauce to hold up my books.
So was Bradley actually pulled back in, or is
Yeah,
he, like,
Bradley-
stuck in
no,
midair?
no,
Okay,
Bradley's
he's
been
back
pulled
in.
back in.
Okay, cool. And that's not, and he's talking to those two at the moment. And
Yep.
Okay. What's our best way out?
Your best way out. Well, you have a couple of options. You can try to run into different train cars. You can try to jump off the train. You don't think fighting them is the smart thing to do. But running, trying to put some distance between you and it.
Now, is
Would
Death
that-
really going to come after us, though? Because I mean, we still feel we're wrongfully here. So
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay. Let's get out of here. That's a move I have.
Excuse me, sir. Can you send me home?
I sat through the meeting and I don't want these timeshares. So please just.
But you signed you signed a contract. Look, I sold timeshare for 4 or 5 months.
I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, no, I am too.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's get out of here. It's a move that if I can protect someone by telling them what to do or by leading them out, roll charm instead of tough. In this case, makes sense since I used to ask what my best way out is, so I can describe it and be like, okay, we need to stop being so dramatic, stop moping, stop. I don't know what you just did. We need to go now. We are going this way. And I'm gonna try to lead you guys out of here. Sure
All
as
right,
hell I'm gonna.
I'll snap to and shake it off.
And let's see. That's a mixed success. But yeah. I am gonna run towards the. I mean, I probably get up to run, and then I realize that this kind of hurts a little bit, and then I'm gonna grab onto Alexei and sort of half shove, half shove, pull, run. Is rather probably grabbing Dave by the cape this time, raincoat, whatever, instead of the ponytail on the way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, just wait. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I like awake, conscious right now?
You are. Oh, yeah. You're just. Everything seems sluggish. Everything's slower. Everything's a little foggy, a little hazy, but you're still aware.
Okay.
Well, Bradley would definitely be coherent and could help him out too. So
You
he'd
see.
be like, dude. He's like, dude. He's like, I don't know what you did, but that was pretty freaking awesome. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, like, opening as we come, just shoving the, or you're like just shoving the door open and moving onwards to the next wagon, and it's a case of like, let's go as many wagons away from whatever is going on out there as we
Yes.
possibly can.
Yeah, let's leave a buffer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dave's like, running. My time to shine.
This is what I was
Finally.
trained for.
So I guess going back to since I didn't really get an answer on what's most vulnerable to me.
Most
now as-
vulnerable.
It's vulnerable, yeah.
what
what's
is
most
vulnerable to me? And we are now. So I know that the best way to protect the victims is to get them out of here, since we can't really fight it. And I know that my best way out is that way. What's most vulnerable in this plan, I guess.
Well, I mean, obviously, both Finn and Milton are distracted. They are. I mean, that's their boss.
Yeah.
Death doesn't seem to be paying you any mind.
I missed
Okay.
because I had to step away just for a second. So what is Death trying to do to us exactly?
You don't know.
Okay.
You guys just started
Yeah.
running.
Death is talking to the other two right now,
Yeah.
Finn and Milton.
And we are like, that's that. Let's not fuck with that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Kinda. Even if it. Oh.
We
Yeah.
gave our feelings a bad touch. We
Yeah.
decided to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like looks at you as you run. You can feel its gaze on you. But you run out. You guys run out. You feel your wounds, Sarah. Yeah, I mean that creature was pretty brutal.
Oh, terrible.
That's right. And you like run, and you guys are in a different car. In fact, you find yourself in the same car you just were not too long ago.
So back in
where-
Alexi's car.
No, well, in the car where you found that creature originally, but it's not there.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but you do see that the doors ahead of you are like burst open, and yeah, like several cars are open, like in dark. But the train is moving again. Time has now resumed.
As we are moving through one path after the other, are there people in the other ones?
And no, all these are dark.
Damn.
So it's just dark and empty, like we were the only people on this train for some reason.
Well, you were the only. I mean, you knew you weren't. You saw somebody
Right.
get devoured by one of those creatures.
So does that mean that everything has been devoured?
Well,
For
go
the
ahead
most
and
part.
investigate a mystery if you want.
Uh huh.
Hmm,
That's kind of fucked up.
it is.
That's a big fail.
That's also
I think
fucked
I'm-
up.
I think I'm hurting a bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oops.
Yeah.
I'm probably. I think he just says that like out loud, like where is everyone? Or can we just not see them for some reason? But we could see that other person. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
think
know.
maybe you were the only people on that train, except for that one guy. Like, I mean, there's nobody.
Yeah. It's like I don't think. I think she doesn't think that makes sense, but she just can't think at the moment that she can't see or figure out what else could be happening here.
Yeah, I mean,
What is going on?
Hmm.
yeah. So, I mean, what's your guys' plan now? Like, nothing seems to be chasing you.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna read a bad situation, because since we did see things, and now or see people, and now we don't see anything. See if many of those creatures are still around.
Sure. Give me a sharp. Okay, mixed success.
All right.
Mixed success. You could ask one question. What's my best way? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
That
Mhm.
is the one.
Okay.
Are there any dangers that we haven't noticed?
So you notice that there is, several cars, like doors have just been bashed open ahead of you. And you see darkness, but you do see ahead that there is you see a light ahead. Like bright, like the light from that your guys' car had, the one that you guys originally came on to. And you hear like a few people yelling ahead, and you can just ascertain that the creature may have had a couple of snacks.
Hmm.
Along the way. Oh
Yes.
man.
Has to be something to do about that. But then we gotta figure out what can hurt it.
Well, I mean, is there anybody that thinks they might be able to ask with those kind of questions, or what do we want to do here?
Well, I can try and read a bad situation with my third eye,
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
not knowing if my magic
You could.
still works.
yeah.
I think investigate a mystery would be better for
Yeah,
this.
investigate the mystery.
Yeah, except I
probably.
can only do it with read a bad situation.
Oh, I thought you can do it with both because of.
Let me see. What's your thingy, Baba? Your playbook?
Mm.
Oh.
Oh yeah. No,
Okay.
no,
There
Oh,
it is.
yep.
Mm. I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, still, go ahead and roll. Oh, okay. Read a bad situation. So that's a, it's supposed to take +1 hold. And you can see visibility. Does it? Yeah, okay. Alright. So, yeah, you get to hold 3 questions.
I take +1 hold.
So, would that give
And-
you a +1 to that roll, basically?
No, it's a. If I get a 7+, then I can take +1.
Oh, you can
and
ask a
see
second
invisible
question.
things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you... Okay, so what do you really want to know here? Because... Yeah, I mean, the questions for this is... I mean, the biggest threat... What are the dangers you haven't noticed? What's my best way in? What's my best way out? What's most vulnerable to me? What's
You
the best?
also get the bonus question with, the third eye.
Yeah, what's your best way to protect the victims?
I definitely want to do what's most vulnerable. Did we do protect the
tried.
victims?
No.
No, not in this situation. We only did back when we saw death.
Okay, I'll do that
Okay.
as well.
So, what's most vulnerable to you here is. Well, for one, I mean, you know what these creatures are capable of, right?
Mhm.
You know that they feed on souls. So, you guys getting close to them is bad. But. You do know that they, for some reason, can be hurt. You did see Sarah shoot one, and you know that Finn battled one.
Mm.
So, I don't know. Can they be killed? Who knows?
I also have lost part of my soul, so maybe I'm not as tasty.
Maybe they won't.
That's true.
Mm.
Maybe you're blind to them.
But yeah, but you are
They've
wasting
turned it
time.
into some-
Wasting
know the
time
word-
for what?
Oh, all those souls, nummy nummy. Dang, too late.
Yeah, we need to do something. Fuck. Guess gonna pull out the little gun again. I
Okay.
am not good at fighting now.
Guess I'm pulling out the shotgun.
You know what I'm gonna
And
do?
I'm also gonna offer my revolver to anyone who might need it.
Yeah. What?
But
Pull out my tiny pocket knife because I feel too tired to do magic.
Oh no.
And Bradley
Um,
pulls out a knife as well.
one of y'all want a gun? Like,
Technically, I have it on
I
my.
have a-
I have
I
a
have a
shotgun
gun.
too, but I
Yeah.
haven't really talked about carrying it. So
Yeah, my character has two weapons. One of those little one is just one of these little multi-tools, and the other is
Well-
a small handgun that she pretends she doesn't have.
well, I had 3 weapons, but
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it
Something
seemed like the
happened to
kind
the
of
other one.
seemed like the kind of thing that we would take once we go out, though. But either way, I am going to swear in a kind of ironically, like, yeah, whatever could go wrong this time, because that's a fun move. I love it.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna try and shoot, even if I'm bad at
Just
it.
do what you do and run headlong into danger.
Pretty much. Look at that.
All right.
Great.
Well, let's see what you can do. Yeah, you see this creature is like trying
Let's
to
start.
eat.
Oh
I mean, that's been pretty.
no. Well, with a +1 to anyone
That-
who needs it, that is not a fail anymore.
Yeah. So that's a mixed success.
Yeah. So it will take 3 harm instead of 2 because I get 1 hold.
Yeah, and you see that it's like just grabbing somebody, and like its mouth opens up again to try to like eat them. But you're able to like shoot it. And I mean, yeah, you distract it, and it like flinches from your shot, and it
I'm literally hanging on Alexi like.
yeah, it like looks to you, and it like drops this person, and then it like lunges out at you. And it doesn't seem,
Yelp.
it doesn't seem to be able to come at you with the same gusto as it did before. But it does like rush you and like throw you to the ground. And you take 2 harm as it like barrels into you.
I am going to take 1 less harm.
Nice.
That's my other hold.
Okay, so only 1 harm. So there you go.
So it's 1 harm instead, and I'm still okay, barely.
Well, man, I mean, but that's what you do.
That's what I do. I think what Sarah does is that when pulled back, they kind of she saw it coming, so she do like one of those fall technique ordeals to not fall as bad, and then looks to the others like, what are you waiting for? This is what a distress under there. Like, I don't.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're our videos are out. It might have been minimized or something.
Oh no.
Oh goodness. That it was. Oh no.
Goodness
How did-
gracious!
How did that happen?
It happens.
Was the sound on at least?
It does. Yeah,
they got-
the sound was working.
Sounds stalled.
Sweet. Well, at least they know what happened. They just didn't see it.
Oh boy, that's
What you missed was me rolling a 6, and it became a 7.
Oh no, they can see that.
They can
Yep.
see that. How do you
Yeah.
Just
see
not
us?
our. Yeah. Just
It's
not our
not
wonderful
my-
faces.
It's not my wonderful, wonderful expressions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, gosh, I mean at this point,
No worries.
yeah, it's
I
gonna
just
take
want
a,
you
it's gonna take a while for me to God, why did I minimize that?
How
Oh.
did you realize that?
Well, cuz Zoom you have to have in full screen mode
Yeah.
Yeah.
for it to capture,
That's-
and then if you minimize it, it stops
There
the
has
video.
to be a better way to do
Yeah,
that.
I would like for there to be, but you know, it's just one of
Yeah.
those things. Well,
Well-
we're just gonna finish it out as it is.
Okay.
We're almost done here, but yeah, you're able to stop this person from being eaten.
Can do something.
Nice.
What does the rest of you do?
Yeah.
When it jumps on Sarah, I'm gonna shoot the fucking thing.
Hell yeah. Get
Like,
his ass.
I'm gonna,
please.
yeah, I'm gonna try. Kick some ass here.
Get
I would
his
actually
ass.
like to do that as well.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's a
Hey!
There you go. All right. So what do you
I like how the camera keep cutting off one of my arms. No, you don't even get to see it.
Oh, yeah.
nice. Okay.
Uh,
Camera
Yeah, my
keeps pretending I
shotgun
had no
is-
hair.
Yeah, my shotgun is 3 harm.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean this creature is definitely gonna move away from Sarah. And you.
And also, I'm gonna use a luck.
Oh, okay.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So that'll be another 3 harm
Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah.
from my shark.
Get
you,
its ass.
you see that that it like you shoot it, Alexi, but it scratches you across the face as it does so. You
Okay.
take 2 harm from that.
Sure.
But then you blast it back, but then Bradley just comes in and just whomps it. Ooh, you do get one of those. So which one?
Oh.
Which one are you gonna do from those?
I would actually take 1 less harm.
One less harm. Okay, so you only take
Yeah.
1 harm. No, you don't. You don't take. Yeah. Wait, do you take harm on a full success?
You, generally speaking, you and the monster
So,
always inflict
yeah,
harm
yeah,
on
yeah.
one
That's what I
another.
thought. Okay, so you're only taking 1 harm. But yeah, you guys push it back. And as you do so, you see that behind the creature materializes Death, along with Finn and Milton. And Death raises his scythe and swipes it through the creature, and the creature just dematerializes.
Swiper, no swiping.
That's right. And
Hey!
um, you see that Death looks. Well, you assume he looks out. That they look out to you because they have a. You can't really see their face. but you hear a
Being as nervous, seeing death like that, Bradley like curtsies. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do with death around. So
so yeah, you curtsy.
Oh, that's
You,
a curtsies.
look, it's
Doesn't even bow. He curses like.
he's like, I don't know what else to do.
well, no one's ever curtsied to me before. That's a
Well,
new
I
one.
respect you even more.
I was laying there
Mr.
still on the
Death?
ground, like. What?
Now, it has come to our attention that you all have had quite the ordeal. Now,
Like,
a deal has been struck. You were not supposed to die tonight. That much was explained to you by Finn.
well, technically, you kept being in denial about it, but sure, I
Yeah,
guess.
well,
No, he
that's
wouldn't send us back.
not his fault. He got his.
You might wanna look over the system you're running here.
Yes, well,
Listen, the customer's always right, so can we go?
and
No.
he shuts you up. He's like, silence. So, you all will be returned to your bodies. Except one of you. He
What?
looks to David.
Oh god. Why?
Well, he isn't whole. Why he did something far more powerful than he could ever imagine, and with far more repercussions than he could imagine. Now, I will offer you something, David.
What's that?
You can languish here and nowhere and become one of these creatures after time. Or you could work for me. Like these two.
So are the other two with him?
Yes.
Like a
And
conductor.
He looks to you like it's never mind.
what's Milton's like body language, his tone like?
He looks like a scolded child.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Is there really nothing else one can do?
Mm,
I mean, what would actually happen if you came back with us?
Milton or David? David? Well, he would be just, I guess, a void of emotion. Like nothing. He would feel nothing. He would experience nothing. Everything would be dull, and laughter would never find him. Joy. It would just be gray all the time. Now, if that is something you want, I suppose I could offer you that as well. But I don't think that's very favorable.
So the options are nothing, nothing, or work for you.
Ask them about their health benefits.
You gonna pay me in Bitcoin?
Well, here's my offer for you. Now, I'm not offering you the job of being a reaper. I'm offering you a job of being a hunter. You see, creatures that killed Milton exist down there. I can offer you some powers to hunt these creatures that fracture souls and cause.
So I can find and I can kill what killed Milton?
You could do so. They're hard to track.
Dave looks down at the floor for a second. He looks back up to Milton and like puts his hand on his shoulder. And he goes, I'm finally gonna make this up to you. I'll do it.
I suppose I could offer the rest of you the same choice. But here's the thing. When you wake up again, you won't remember any of this. And David will not be able to interact with you. It'll be as if he died.
Even if we took up the offer as well.
Oh no! If you took it up, yeah.
And what about
We
the
have work
whole
parties and
devil-
everything.
And the whole devil thing? Can you help us?
Oh, I've already taken care of that. Those demons, they make the worst. That was real dumb of you. Real dumb. Yeah, took care of that one. It's a freebie.
Is there any chance at all that Milton can come with us?
Well, Milton will continue to do his work here, albeit supervised. And we will work with him to heal him. I think.
I still think you might need to look over some of your things.
Agreed.
But I'm not ready to split up.
Wow.
I'm ready
Bradley
to-
looks over at Milton and kind of smiles and looks at Death and looks Death in the face. I'll join as well.
Very well. And he looks to Lexi and Sarah. So
Never split the party. That's what they say.
that's what they say.
Yeah.
Well. Now. Very well. Well, like I said, Alexi, your contract has been null and void. You don't belong to that demon anymore. You belong to something more. All of you do. You all will be somewhere in between life and death.
Where I've been for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I elbow Dave for being depressing. He's like,
feel like
and you
we've
can
all
see
been
that he
there
hurts doing that movement too, because I'm still like bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
but I still
oh
do
yeah, and
it.
like Death like just waves his hand over you, and you like heal.
Oh,
Yes.
you could do that all the time.
Of course, I'm literally Death.
Yeah, but
Like if you
So-
want, go ahead.
So, Death, can we also get some of those sites?
Only if you play a game of Twister with me.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right. You got it.
That's right.
Well, I think we have a lucrative. We have a very. We're gonna have a very good working relationship, and you'll like the perks. I promise. But
oh,
you,
there better be good ones.
3-day weekend.
we'll
What
just.
about? Will we be able? Will David be able to heal this way?
Maybe that's up to Dave.
Well, we'll make sure that he behaves then.
We don't want another incident like what happened with Milton. Milton, it is tough going out. It's just tough. But
Alexi, get a company car.
Oh, as if we would ever give up old Rusty. Come on.
yeah, no, that's. Oh, old Rusty was totaled. But
Can you
What?
transfer old Rusty's soul to the afterlife so that we can drive it around?
of course.
Yes.
Rush
But
is my Ghost Rider vehicle.
no,
Oh man, that is fantastic.
that's amazing. But no, Death just looks to you guys and just. Now, are you guys ready to hunt evil?
When do we start?
Hell yeah.
Credit roll.
Yeah, and yeah,
I think we started already.
that's right.
Dang.
And yeah,
Are there
that's
any
that's.
stipulations about running away in the contract?
Oh yeah, I'll cleave your soul from your body.
Please don't unless we are all running or absolutely have to.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
that's
I guess it's
that's
time
what.
to start chasing evil.
That's right. That's what we'll leave you.
Excellent.
That's right.
I'm gonna go over to Milton. And I'm gonna give him a slap. That's for being that's for being a fucking asshole, by the way. And then I'm gonna give him a hug.
I deserve that. I don't deserve that.
No, but I missed you, so shut up.
Well, now we're
I'm pretty sure it's
colleagues.
gonna be like a group hug.
I'm
Well-
gonna join, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
join
it's
the
like
hug.
well, it's like now we work in we're you know we work in different departments though.
We can still use the company I am.
Yeah, we'll be on the we'll be on the company chat. We're using like my company really Slack.
But I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can sneak you out on an adventure every once in a while.
Wow, this would be
If you
crazy.
behave.
I will do my best. But thank you guys. You brought me
We'll
back
open
from
spot and seat in
something.
the back.
We do, yeah. And we also, I'm guessing you guys have a lot to cleaning up to do with all of those souls.
So much paperwork.
Yeah.
Can anything be done for them?
I don't know. But we're working on it. This is pretty bad stuff I did. But thank you. But yeah, you guys helped save this situation. And
Finally got a chance to save Milton.
that's right.
Well, yeah.
Finally.
That's right.
Gotta love a good group hug.
That's right.
Yeah,
Good group
after
hug.
everyone literally tried to sacrifice themselves to save.
Everyone were like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself. No, I'm
Yep.
going to sacrifice myself.
Ugh.
We're gonna deal with
Sorry.
my trauma now. We'll do yours next.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Fighting
Prince
over who gets to be
Sarah
the martyr. And
Yeah,
nobody
because
gets
Sora,
to.
playing Sora and having these moves, then what could go wrong? And let's get out of here moves was really like, here is a character that that is like all impulse, huh?
I mean, it's good,
Those are
isn't
some
it?
pretty good moves.
Like,
Yeah,
I like those a lot.
enjoyed it so
Yeah.
much.
But
It was-
sorry, I was about so. That's where we're gonna end everything, guys. I'm so
Yeah.
glad that we had this game. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot darker than I expected it
was
to be.
very dark. So
Um,
do we all like sort of wake up in the car after
Yeah,
this?
you
Is that
guys-
what it is?
You guys wake up in the car, like right after, no, you guys like wake up, like in the car outside of the train station.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
I could really go for those drinks now. Do you still have them?
I
I'll
think
walk home.
we
I don't
spilled it.
care. Oh fuck.
Let's go hit
Go
up the
pick
bar
up some
then.
milkshakes.
I'll hear. Yeah, milkshakes. You know what? I think at the bar downtown, they actually do the milkshakes and then they put the booze in it. I'll get some of those.
Let's do that. That's,
Yeah.
my treat.
Yeah, you guys haven't lived unless you've had a Guinness milkshake.
Oh God.
They are fantastic.
Oh, so good.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. It's been
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
Until
Go.
until I guess my next Christmas holiday game. Yeah, but if you like what we do, you can see us on Mondays with James doing the Degenerates.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
Pathfinder 2e homebrew.
A lot of
Nice.
randomization.
A
So
lot of
You're-
even I don't know what's going on.
And not too long. You'll also have my little game to follow on Sundays.
That's right. That's
Nice.
Sunday's time is going to be doing a. I think what is it around like 2? What time is it around R like?
I don't know what time it is for you,
It's-
but
I
I
think
know
it's
that for
our-
me, 7 in the evening.
That would
It's
be
7
our.
evening if you live in Europe.
Like noon?
Yeah, that would be. Let's
Like
see,
1?
Last time that was
I
1 our
think
time,
so.
but
Yeah.
now with
I guess
daylight
noon Cody
savings
time.
is probably.
Yeah. I think it's
It's
around.
the same
1.
time. It's the exact same time that
Okay, so
it
it's-
was around last time.
Yeah, I
That
think it's
time
around
was-
Okay,
noon
so-
Central Standard Time, which
Okay, so that's 1 for me.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
um,
Sunday.
that's next month at some point when we figure out the logistics
Yeah,
of it.
we are just gonna have it. It's really just the session 0 that needs to be done first, and then after that we'll be good to go.
Yep, then we'll
But
figure out all the
I'm
streaming stuff and all
excited
that
about
fun.
it.
So, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course Fridays you have Agents of Edgewatch with James and myself in that game.
Oh, I
Uh,
can finally do this. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Lasted longer than I did.
And then on Saturday, it's normally you'll have Strength of Thousands, but next Saturday there will be no game. It's an off day, so yeah, we'll see you guys in the afterlife. Just
Oh
kidding.
no.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, in between.
Oh, in between.
life in this case.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, well everyone, thank you for joining. We'll see you
Thank you.
next time.
Thank you for the game.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.